cut to Sunday. My boss calls me in, and she says, Lupe, I have a situation. She's like, and I'm kind of tired of having these situations with you. Because I was a fuck ass. I'm not going to lie. Like, I did my job really well, but I didn't like following directions.
Oh, you were me?
Yeah. and that's where I learned my lesson.
He literally got a fucking postcard saying
Right.
Out the box, yeah, we thinking out the box now. Out the box, yeah, we thinking out the box now. Out the box, yeah, we thinking out the box now. From one day to the next, it ain't no telling what we talking about.
No, you're not going with Mama and Papa. Is that what you're going to ask?
I was not expecting that bougie ass answer.
Huh.
But a Starbucks does sound good.
I for sure wasn't expecting that bougie ass answer. Put the microphone to him. Luca, tell the world what you just said right now. She said, no, you're not going with Mama and Papa. He said, I didn't come here for that.
I got bigger things on my mind.
I got bigger things on my mind.
Starbucks.
Listen, that is the most bougiest shit that I've ever heard come out of a kid's mouth.
You just said Starbucks in the mic.
Not McDonald's.
No, Starbucks.
Not even a Burger King.
No. Oh.
Starbucks.
You will never hear Burger King out of that boy's mouth because he doesn't frequent Burger King. I fucking love me a Whopper with bacon.
Listen.
Well,
He can't
A
stand
Whopper with cheese, bro. No onion, no tomato.
Starbucks.
Light pickle. You feel me?
at bacon.
I really want Starbucks.
To each his own, for sure. I
Burger King
respect
went
it.
downhill in the 90s.
Can we go?
It's so funny because that was the last time I had it with my parents back in the
Nah,
90s.
probably in the early 2000s.
Shut the fuck up, bro. It has not been since the 90s.
No,
It's more than
I
92.
had it.
The early 2000s.
The
early
last
2000s.
time you had...
No, with my parents.
Oh, I
I
was
eat
finna
Burger
say.
King by myself, again, because these people don't eat it. So I have to go when I'm on my own.
I was like, could
I
you
go on a
imagine
whim.
having
No.
the last time I had a Whopper, I was 8 years old? Get the fuck out of here.
I can't drive anyway, so.
I'll be back.
How fucked up is that? That you fucked the one foot that you fucked up is your driving foot.
Yeah, I can't do
You
anything.
can't even.
Can't do anything.
I don't even mean to laugh, bro. I'm sorry, but that's
do
fucked
anything.
up. Your whole life is based on your left foot.
My right
that
foot.
is- no, that's your left. No, that's my right. That's your right. Okay. Anyways, yeah, your whole foot is. I mean, your whole livelihood is based on your right foot, and that is the one foot that got in.
That got hurt.
Foot, Daddy.
Hey, so random question: mouse in your house. What's the method for catching it?
Kick it in the fucking snout.
Stepping on it.
Check it out. Check it out. One time we had a little rat problem, right? I came home from work. This is when I worked nights.
Is it a little problem if it's a rat?
We had a minor problem.
If it's a little mouse,
We had a
that
minor
counts.
problem.
Rats are huge.
We had a minor problem.
And you want to know why? Because the city came and opened the sewer and never closed it back up.
That checks out.
I don't know what it was, but I'm gonna tell you this. Came home.
That's the only way you can get rats is through the sewer. What do you mean?
I'm gonna tell you this.
Absolutely not. Rats
Really?
live in palm trees.
We don't have a palm tree around here.
What rats live in palm trees? I discovered that when I was living in Tracy at the ex house. Palm tree in front. That motherfucker came down. All of a sudden, there was a bunch of rats around the house. It was like, what the fuck's going on here?
Really?
Googled it. Palm tree lovers.
Checked out.
Really?
Palm tree lovers.
Because the inside is hollow? The
Honestly,
palm tree?
are they?
I couldn't.
think
I
so.
couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I just
know
learned two new things at this point.
if it's a house next to a palm tree, I don't want it. I don't give a fuck how
So
close we are to
it
the
must
beach.
suck to be in LA.
Listen, I don't. Again, I don't know. This is just what I know off the palm tree that was next to me in my vicinity. That shit was terrible. Not only that, bro, but once it fell, you could hear the commotion of shit coming out of there.
Oh shit! Like a little bird nest.
No, yeah, safe to say, I had my Crocs in sport mode.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. If I'm going head to head with a rat, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be Crocs.
I thought I could do it as far as going head to head with a rat until that motherfucker jumped up and was the same height as my nipple, bro. I was like, this motherfucker he came to play.
So check it out.
That's where he was going with this story.
It was on the garbage because it had a lid. Jumped off into my lap. Hit me like in the belly, in the pelvis area, not the dick and balls, but the pelvis area. Hit me there.
Too close for comfort.
And me, I'm tired of shit. You know what I did? Just kept walking. I went like this. I remember it hit me and I was like, I kept going.
What? Yeah. That's white people shit, bro. I'm not
White
even gonna lie to
people
you. That's some
shit.
white people shit, bro.
They scared of people. They're scared of colored people, Mexicans, blacks, whoever's walking towards you.
But if you're born with claws and sharp teeth.
Oh, it's okay.
If you're born with claws and sharp teeth.
Even if you got cold blood, alligators, snakes, you're good. You're safe with white people.
I'm sorry. Am I that kind of white person? I'm afraid not. Because
I'm afraid you just proved to be
raccoon
that.
come towards me. Oh, I am gone.
Like I have two little bastards running around, and that's the thing they wanted the least. So,
bastards are the best.
How would you know? You're not one. Your mom married your father before she had you.
Real?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. This conversation isn't for you.
Exactly.
I was conceived a bastard.
No, but I
don't even know that much.
No, exactly. They were married.
They were married before you were even conceived?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know.
because she made him marry her because her ex-boyfriend didn't want to marry her or some shit like that. And she wanted to piss Jeff Brown off, she said. So
that was the reason she married him.
Right. And she's the one that told him that she wanted to marry.
I don't know.
She
I
just
don't
said
really
that.
give two fucks. It wasn't a happy marriage is all I know.
Yeah, and you're still not a bastard.
Yeah, no, you're not a bastard.
Are you a bastard?
Who, me? 100%.
Where are you going?
100%. One of many bastards.
My son's a bastard.
Shout out my mama.
What up, Babs?
She didn't.
It's been a minute.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's been a minute.
But no, she was not married.
Until right now, right?
Until now. My whole career as a kid.
I tell him that all the time. I was like, I'm gonna be married at like 50 years old. I don't.
But you know what though? I feel like. How can I put this? Good thing comes to those who wait. Cause
you marry the right one.
Yeah, she wouldn't have been happy.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
If she would have married any other people, no.
She wouldn't have been happy.
That's what I say. I'm like, I am willing to wait. If it ain't you, it's gonna be someone else.
Yeah, for sure.
Someone's gonna make me their wife.
I'm the product of a house party. I don't really know the story behind Justin, but you know what I'm saying. I just know that from what she said, what she told us, that wasn't like a ideal relationship for the long term.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying. And then my stepdad, it was more like a. How can I put this? Like he was
space holder.
I wouldn't say space holder because he was there helping with the bills and stuff. Like he was doing this thing with the house and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was helping. It's just that marrying her, it was one of them relationships to where like every year he would get her a ring.
Yeah.
But never nothing after that.
Nothing.
You know
Yep.
So that's how that would go.
Yep.
But now, man, this lady is like fucking happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't do nothing but
She found
respect
her
it.
peace.
She found her peace, man.
Yep.
Who's older, you or Justin?
That's a dumb question, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
I was
My
like,
question's
Justin.
irrelevant now.
Yeah. What? Oh.
So your step pops wasn't a parent to anyone of your
Yeah. Yeah, I got sisters. I got all that. From my mom? No.
Right.
No.
Your mom and your step pop.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was my question. It's kind of like Jeff with us.
Mm-hmm. They never had any kids, but he was there your whole life.
Yeah. But he has kids and like, you know, he calls me a brother and vice versa.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah, and I just feel like that's how it would have been if I was, you know what I'm saying, with my ex.
What's your thoughts on marriage? How do you how do you view marriage?
I've yet to see a successful one.
Same.
But how do you view marriage?
What does marriage
mean to you?
If you was to get married, does marriage mean anything to you? Because I'm gonna be honest, marriage to me is a piece of paper in a relationship. Because I consider I call her my wife now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel like this is the closest thing to real marriage as any piece of paper would tell you.
Exactly.
It's the relationship that I have with that person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
That's how I feel. Because to me, it's like marriage doesn't mean forever because I already have forever planned. The only difference is there's the paper, and then the government makes it to where it's like, okay, now she can inherit all your shit, and you know when you die or whatever.
Don't get it twisted, bro. That works for you too.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, vice versa.
Yeah, that
But
works for both.
because I don't
parties.
have shit to offer, he's like not seeing it that way.
No, but the only thing marriage is that paper and that. It's
to him. So that's what I'm
That's
saying.
my
What is
views
it
on
to
it.
you? Like, what do you view marriage as?
like, do you view it as like the sacred thing?
I feel like if the bond that I have with whoever I'm with is strong to where like whenever she's out, they're like, oh, that's Jordan's woman. Or whenever I'm out, they're like, oh, that's such and such man right there. That's kind of like a more believable thing to marriage than me than be like, because nigga, it's been times where females have approached, I didn't even know they was married until it was too late. You know what I'm saying? So where like I don't feel like it's not just me that wouldn't value the marriage. It's like that's got to be a two.
So
you know what I'm saying?
that goes
Two-way
along
street.
to my point. Marriage don't mean what everyone thinks marriage means, because you can cheat in a relationship and you can cheat in a marriage.
Right, and
The
that has
only
nothing to
difference
do
is the
with
paper.
marriage. It has to do with the person.
Yeah, no, the person for sure. Because like, but then again, the only successful marriages that you see is like the older ones.
The ones
This
that took
generation,
marriage
yeah,
like
that takes
important.
seriously, yeah.
That was like, no, I can't do that because I'm married. No, because this. No, because that. But because women have been trained to think that we're these independent women, which we can be alongside a man. We need each other. The women are the nurturers and the men are the quote unquote breadwinners, because you guys are stronger. You guys do dominate the workforce. There is more jobs for you guys to do as men than there is for women. So I feel like because the storyline has been so misconstrued with women sometimes, it's hard for them to respect a man like we would, like our elders respect our grandparents
Plus
and our
the
fathers.
standard of man wanted out here by these women compared to the standard of women that we getting offered to us is
Exactly.
it's atrocious, bro.
And
like
that
I would not if it wasn't
Marry anybody out here. I say the same thing.
Yeah.
We started dating 7 years ago. 7 years ago is a big difference from then till
for
now.
now for sure.
Because now you
For
have
sure.
I don't like the
only
dating thing back then.
but you still had
true.
a better chance
For sure.
to cop wifey, material. Someone
Or still weed one out of the
Exactly.
of the bunch compared to what else we got out here. Because like me,
now you got all these girls want to be city girls, want to be this,
Man,
want to be
Everybody's
that.
trying to milk a dude.
that's all it is.
That's really what
I
it
feel
comes
like
down
I
to.
feel like I'm just a lick. I'm just a walking lick. You know what I'm saying to females. Like even if I find myself invested in her, I feel like that's a chance for her to be like, got him.
Got
You know what
him.
I'm
Now
saying?
I can move on to my next lick because
Exactly.
he's
I ain't
already
doing
he's on
He's
board.
already hooked. I got him.
So
over there.
given the the chance you find someone worth it, right? What does it mean to you? Is it more than a piece of paper to you?
a marriage.
Yeah.
No, because I don't want this piece of paper to force you to act like you love me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To force you to be like, oh man, I don't want to do
And
this.
see-
but because I signed this contract, because we're married, I have to do it. Like,
And
yeah.
that's
And
the
I'm forced to
no,
be here because
that's-
now we got to pay to break up.
exactly.
all
No,
that shit.
that's what makes it. And see, this is where
But
men.
that's
see,
our views.
exactly,
A lot of,
and
all men
that's
don't
why
think like
men.
us.
Right, and exactly, you guys are the good men out here. You got motherfuckers, dirtbags out here that are thinking worse.
You got men
I
marrying
see
women and
it-
still fucking other.
Exactly. I see it as a marriage. You're signing that paper. You're promising me that you're going to try at this, that we're going to try at this for the rest of our lives, that you can't just get up and leave.
See, but that goes into him saying like the paper saying you have to love me, because that's how I feel now.
that you have
I
to
mean,
love
like-
me.
We're gonna work at this. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna do this, and that. I don't need a piece of paper to do that.
I feel like the beginning love, the first love, the fresh love that's the genuine love. After shit go wrong and now you gotta force yourself to like somebody again, or you gotta force yourself to tolerate them again. That's
think
when
that's
when shit is.
No, I think
It feels like a sham. You know what I'm saying?
I think the honeymoon stage of relationships is not real love.
No, not at all.
I think once you learn the flaws of somebody, that's
the
when
lust
real love
part.
comes in.
That's the lust part. Of
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
lust.
Yeah.
Once all that comes, like, once you figure out the flaws of people, and then you still choose to be around this flawed motherfucker, that's how you know it's love. You know what I mean? Like, so again, and what I understood from what you were saying is this piece of paper is forcing you to love me.
No, this
figure out
this
how
piece
to
of
love
paper.
me.
Yes,
Right.
this piece of paper is going to force you to look into other ways because maybe you lost
But I'm
fucking
already
interest.
doing that
You
now.
lost all. Are you though? Like that's what I'm saying. Like you can sit there and say, "Oh, I'm doing this or I'm doing that," or men can sit there and say, "Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that." But are you though? Are you checking in with your girl? Are you asking her what she needs? Are you asking her what you're lacking? Are you
Are
ready
women
for?
doing it as well?
Are you
is my
ready
thing
for
right
that
there.
conversation?
There's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because
I ask them all the
a lot
time,
of women,
are you happy? Is there something I could be doing? Is there something I could change? And he tells me those things and I work on those things. I tell him that and he doesn't work on shit. So again, if we want to make it about us, like it's a one-way street at this moment. So my ultimatum is pretty much like marry me or what are we doing? Because you're not working towards this relationship as a boyfriend and girlfriend. So if you're not going to do it now, I need you to marry me so you
Here's
can
my
do it
thing.
later. And that's what he says.
we go
What's
into the
going to
same,
change?
we go into the marriage with the same problem.
It's true. I mean, that makes me curious too. Like, okay, so now that he says, let's get married, you know what I'm saying? I want to be married. Like, wouldn't it be like, okay, well, now you're not doing it or you're doing it because I asked you to do it? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's
And
why.
that's how she feels.
That's how I feel. And that's why marriage is off the table for
Only
us.
because
So what would be the
I don't
solution
view
to the
marriage. Because I don't view marriage the way she views it.
Me changing and adapting to him because he's not adapting
But I've
to
told
me
her, I was like,
because
I'll
that's
marry
already
you.
broken. That's already broken on that side. This is what he said. I'll marry you, but not because I want to, but because you
No, I've
want
never
to.
said that.
Yes, you
I
did.
said marriage to
In
me is
different
a piece of
words.
paper.
Yeah.
Marriage to you is a sacred thing. I could go without the marriage for sure, but I'm willing to do that for you. That's what it takes for you to be happy. So I'm willing to do that for you.
Right. Which is, I mean, which at the end of the day, if you want to realistically look at it, there's no benefit for the dude to be married, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There's no benefit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stress because
We've-
everything falls on your shoulders.
We've made it that easy though for you guys. We give the children your last name. Before you had to be married in order for that child to have your last name. So you realistically are getting everything that we could possibly provide to you for free.
But at the same time, see, I don't view marriage
no
like
security.
that. I feel like with marriage, there comes a point to where like now everything is on the dude's shoulders. And
If you
it's
like
marry
it
a
always was,
woman
though.
like
and
that
not only
though,
that, but if you decide you don't want the marriage no more,
Yeah, they don't take shit from the woman.
you gotta.
yes they do. In the state of California, you get 50-50. Whatever is hers and whatever is yours goes right down the middle. You don't get to walk away with your own assets. In the state of California, it's 50-50.
Depending on how who files for divorce first.
Right. But at the end of the day, it's still 50-50. The state of California is that. That's why a lot of people in California get prenups, get like this,
Yeah.
get that, because they know that.
But even then, trying to convince your girl to sign a prenup, good luck, bro. Good luck.
And see, that's the thing. I would sign it because I wouldn't care. I'm not here for the money. And I know you're going to take care of your children, which is who I want you to take care
But
of.
you've also told me before that you wanted to be, if I did leave, I have to pay alimony. I have to pay this as a
If he made it. I'm not asking for your fucking $1,200 a week. I'm just saying.
That's a lot of money. I don't give a fuck.
Don't do my man's
I'm
like
just
that, yo.
saying. I'm not coming for 600. I'm not asking you to split the
She made
fucking
it sound like
check.
it wasn't a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I
coming for your little 1200.
don't care about your little pissy rack a week.
Oh my God, that's funny.
You know, so it's like I was saying that if he made it, and then I sat there and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Actually, I don't give a fuck because child support would kick in real nice. How the fuck do all these rapper
See,
wives do it?
And then that's
That
the
child
thing.
support
That's
kicks
another
in.
thing that pisses me off too. Is like, I can understand for a fuck off ass dad. I can totally understand. You're gonna pay me child support because you're not caring. You're not helping me with anything, anyways. I'm not that kind of dude. So it's like at the end of the day, I'm gonna get fucked in child support because child support is gonna rob me way more than what I'm gonna give you.
Which is terrible because, like, if you actually got people that's paying compared to the people that's not, like, why are you?
So
gouging them, dog?
according to my dad, this is just hearsay from what I hear from the lion's mouth. Is it true? I don't know. He said he was going through child support or whatever, and they were trying to rob him for his whole check, and he basically told them was like, I can't afford to live, on that, like, there's no way I can keep a house and get to work and everything, I'll stop working. And they lowered it to where it works so he can still live.
Which is what they should have did in the first place. This is
Right.
what I'm saying.
Because
the man is not looked at as like.
I've worked with some people that are getting charged like fucking $800 a week in like hella money.
Yeah.
In
How
child
many
support.
kids do they have with
I
that
don't know.
person?
I'm not asking too many questions. I just know that's a
Doesn't
lot
matter.
of fucking
It's
money.
one person gets-
And you got to think
I'm
he's
getting
making
$300 a month from my baby's dad.
He probably not making that much.
He makes $2,200 every 2 weeks, so he makes $1,100 a week.
Yeah,
He's
not
probably-
when you
he's probably
signed up
whipping
for it, though.
Yeah, he's probably whipping the system. Or when y'all signed up for it, it wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that.
What?
You gotta-
He wasn't
you
making
gotta get shit
2200.
Yes, he
adjusted.
was.
Oh,
That was when he was painting. That's how they averaged it out. He was making $2,200 every 2 weeks. I was making $1,600 or whatever, and that's why he was gonna pay me the $400 because that's what they were leveling it out.
That don't sound right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been blessed to never see a piece of child support paper in my fucking life. Shout out to my baby mama for that one, because
Only reason I
She a
did it
real
was because
hustler.
he took me to fucking court.
Yeah, he shot himself in the foot.
He shot himself in the foot.
yeah, that's him. See me,
But-
I'm not.
I was like, he was
and
blessed
but
with
he
me
did it
too.
selfishly too because he was trying to get my money
Yeah.
for a kid that he don't take care of. He
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna take you to child support and get
And ask
his
for
money.
your money.
Because in the thing he said, like, well, her boyfriend makes way more money than I do, this, and that. You know, I wasn't there, so I don't know, but this is like what I'm hearing. And the judge was like, that's not his kid though.
He didn't make the baby.
So that's how he shot himself in the
He
foot.
was like, "Who's she?" She dead ass looked at him and she's like, "Who's on his birth certificate?" He's like, "Me." So why would he have to? He's already doing her the favor by keeping her at home and taking care of your child.
Right.
He was like, "Why would you ask for money from him? Why would I give you his money? They're not married." And my lawyer now even told me, even if you guys were married, he couldn't take his money. That's still his child.
Right.
At the end of the day, like that whole storyline that whoever told him had him all messed up. But nonetheless, marriage to me comes from a root of
But she also has parents who have a successful marriage.
quote unquote
Happy? Not
How
so
long
much,
have they
but
been together?
successful.
52 years. 50 years.
Successful.
51
Yeah.
years.
Successful.
Not necessarily happy, but successful.
Successful.
They understand each other.
And at the end of the day, isn't that what you're looking for in a marriage? Somebody in this world
who understands you, who respects you, who wants to do everything with you.
So back to the point of that's successful. That's a successful marriage.
I guess because I lived with them and I saw them argue and what it took for their marriage to be
arguing
successful.
with the
comes
territory.
With it. That comes with it.
Not the shit they tell each other.
Doesn't matter.
Right. The disrespect is different.
Oh man, the disrespect
but it's
is
not
there.
though, because
But it's still successful.
the closest person to you is going to be the one that's going to be able to hit you and hurt you the most like that with disrespect like that.
And why would you want to
That's-
be with someone who's gonna do that? Who's gonna hurt you and disrespect you like
For
that?
sure.
If it was somebody that was on the street doing that shit though, you ready to fight?
Right.
sure.
And I'm fighting you now. You disrespect me like that, I'm smacking your shit. I don't care. That was you ending this, and this is me ending that. You're gonna walk away, but I'm gonna let you walk away knowing that I smacked the shit out of you. Knowing damn well you can smack me back. But guess what? I'm gonna do it. Because I know I'm walking away after that. Because I'm done. I'm not allowing
You know
that
what?
disrespect.
Side note, I think I'm gonna start sitting there.
No, you're not. You would feel
I'm not. I don't like this middleman shit.
My butt's imprinted here already.
I don't like this middleman shit at all.
19 episodes are going on me sitting here, bro.
No, not
This is
19.
the first
I think-
episode we've even used them that frequently.
No,
yeah, this
this is-
often. Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
this often.
And now he's like complaining,
he's
and
complaining.
it's the first
I don't like
one.
it.
Fucking God, bro.
I feel
Whatever.
like- I feel like I can
we
nip it
we
in the
wanted
butt.
to include you. We wanted
I
to
don't wanna
make
be
you a
included.
part of this,
I don't wanna
and
be.
now
You know what thugs do? Thugs smoke.
I'm a thug.
No, you're not. You're what we call a crybaby. You can't even be a bridge.
seriously, come on, you can't even be there for
You're,
us.
you're the guy at the fucking collecting the money at the toll bridge and being like, oh my God, I got to give him change. Fuck. Like, come on, dude.
That's literally what it is. The disrespect.
I'm just saying.
The disrespect.
It's like, yo, you got one job.
Let me get one more of them Delos. It was 3-3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
Also, salud. We have not.
Modelo sponsor us.
Man, look, Nah, I don't know about that though. I don't know.
Oh, I'll gladly take a Modelo.
Oh.
I'm not a beer drinker.
Because I'm gonna go to jail for fucking selling it. You know what I'm saying? Like
true that.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yep.
More than
You're right.
drinking it. I can't.
But yeah, I don't know. Successful nonetheless. Not necessarily happy. I would
where,
love to have
that's
a happy.
where I come from. You know what I mean? Like that for me means success. Married with children.
One thing I want to say, they disrespected each other the way they did, but as you say, but somebody outside of them disrespecting one another.
Yeah, if someone talked about your mom the way your dad does, I'm sure he'd pop.
Your dad is going crazy.
My dad
Maybe not in
talks
his old
about
age.
my mom with his sisters.
I'm talking about the outside part. My black ass coming up in here
Oh
talking
yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
I'm not walking out of here.
Yeah.
If my black ass came up in here and talked some shit to your pops, your mom is on my ass.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what you want. It don't matter what y'all talk about to each other. The outside world can't fuck with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
And
a
I mean,
bond
at the
that
end
you
of the
can't-
day,
you
at the
can't
end of
break.
the day,
Now I come from a broken home where I've never seen success. Period. The only reason, I've never seen this in my household or anyone else's household. All my friends didn't even have dads. So to me, this working out, yeah, you might not be the happiest, but this is better than I ever thought I'd fucking have.
Man, he's like, bro, we got years of this shit, bro. This is a record.
Yeah, this is
I can go nana all in my mouth face.
nobody's hitting nobody. That's
Listen,
a fucking win for me.
That's a win, bro. I feel you, dog.
Nobody's kids are
Yeah.
starving in this fucking house. That's a fucking win for me.
Man,
Yeah.
not only that, but your checks is steady, bro. You go to work and
it's
do
only
your thing
$1,200
every day.
Doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, man. At 1,200, stay 1,200 every fucking Friday, though. You know what I'm saying? You can depend on that. You can set your
Right.
watch to it.
That's what I'm saying. So, and I told her this. I was like, this, I never in my life thought I would be where I'm at. This is successful as shit to me. This has surpassed any ceiling I had for myself.
For sure.
That's where the opposites kind of clash, opposed to attract, is because she can't fully understand this side, and I can't fully understand this side. So it's more like we're at the gate arguing.
Wow. My thing is if I'm looking at it from the outside looking in, is that this is the opportunity given to you from the higher ups to show you that it's possible to have that next step. You just got to take it. You might be the one, and I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, talk you into doing nothing you don't want to do. But
I've already told her I would marry her.
it's just you already said you wouldn't?
I would.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, God damn, nigga, what?
No, I told her I would. I told her when we met, I was like, marriage ain't shit to me. Like, I'm not looking forward to marriage. I'm
and
not
I
looking
wasn't either.
towards,
I
should say.
I had
But
just broken up with my baby
Again,
daddy.
it's a paper to me. I'm willing to do the paper and go through the process with you. Of course, I love you enough to do it for you.
Right. But it's
because
not
at the end of the
something
day,
that-
a marriage is for women. It's not for men. We're not picking out
100%.
flowers. We're not picking out locations. We're not picking nothing out. We just...
Not even a part
Hey.
of the planning process. We just show up.
I'm going to call Jordan. I want to see. Hey, you want to be my best man real quick?
Sure.
That's about it. That's our role in a marriage.
I would actually fight you if I wasn't. Like, hands down, I'm telling you, like, purposely walk you to an elevator and then close that motherfucker, stop it midway, bro.
damn.
Put them up, man.
Talk to the mechanics. Hey, I'm going to push the button for this elevator, but don't let it come up. Just let it be a shaft.
Go ahead and take your lunch. That's all you got to do. Go ahead and take your lunch. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
So, you know what I mean? So, like, that's where it's at. By the way, you would be my best man. Don't worry about it.
For sure. For sure. For sure. Nah, it's good. I had to put the thing
All
right,
right.
you feel me?
So, it's, you know what I mean? Like, that's my view on it. I will do it for you. I'm not 100% opposed to it. It's just, to me, it's a paper.
Right, 'cause
I'm
how does
considering
life
our
change?
relationship a marriage now.
How does life change after the ceremony and all of that good shit?
For men, I guess it doesn't. For me, it would be kind of like not a badge of honor, but be like, I'm
100%
his
a
wife.
badge of honor.
Yeah,
That's a badge of honor.
I'm his wife.
There's no way.
Exactly. And that's what the fuck it is for me.
Weird flex.
I don't.
For you.
Whatever. It's every girl's
just me.
weird flex.
The bald-headed white guy.
No, it's
That makes 1,200.
it's the you chose me. You know what I mean?
But-
Pokemon.
and like
it's a little
the-
Pokemon.
Right, but
I caught
that
you,
phrase
like,
don't
or
make
whatever the
sense to
fuck
me
it is.
because it's like, I'm here.
Right,
I'm not
but
fucking
I'm just
nobody
your
else. I
girlfriend.
choose you.
Right.
What do
But
you- I don't-
I'm just your girlfriend. Many people can be just your
and
girlfriend.
that's
So
the
basically-
difference.
Many people can be your
in
wife too,
opinion.
but again,
So
it's just,
it's the fact that it'll make it harder for him to leave. Like you
no,
can't just
for
quit
me,
it like that.
For me, I know he's never going to leave me. For me, it's literally that badge of honor and to finally be able to say I'm married. You know what I mean?
So it don't matter who it is.
No,
that you're
I just
married
want to
to.
be
Yeah,
married.
so it's more.
That's another
it
reason
sums
why.
in full circle too. It's for women.
And that's another reason why he's like, okay, I'm gonna do this for you, because it's not really me
'cause
that
it's
you
like-
want to be married
yeah, because
to.
exactly. So it's like
just
you want to
wanna
be married. It doesn't matter who it's to.
So-
I'm willing to do this shit for you.
Yeah, that makes 100% sense now. Now that we done got to that point of like, you just want to be married. 'Cause
Well, if it's not going to be him, it's going to be somebody else.
right.
No, I'm not. I don't.
But I'm the one that's here right now, and I'm the one that's, you know what I'm saying, we making a life with.
And I can make a life with someone else. I've done it before.
Right. So why would I feel so inclined to motherfucking?
Yeah, I gotta choose you, but you don't gotta choose me. You just.
I
you're
did. I
settling
had your
for me.
child.
But it seems.
I
It seems
didn't
like
have
settling.
to have your kid.
But it seems like settling. Obviously, the kid's not enough.
I don't know how it's settling.
That's what.
'Cause I don't
That's
fucking
what. That's
settle.
what it comes up because you could get married with anybody.
That's literally what you just said. It
If
could be
you don't want to marry me, why would I stay with
I
somebody?
never said I didn't want to. I said I will. That's not saying I
It's just
never.
it feels like, you know what I'm saying, from the outside looking in, his reasoning for getting married isn't sufficient for what you wanted, for the reason you getting married.
Well, no, because he says, I'll marry you, even though I'm 100% against it.
I mean, he's making this girl happy. That's how I look at it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's another
But
thing he do.
but
he take the trash out, and I mean, it ain't like
But
he like
I'm not
going
going
out,
to be the
like going
person.
outside, you know what I'm saying? But you take
I'm
the
not
trash
going to
out.
be the person you're unhappy because you chose to be married to me. Because
not
he
unhappy
doesn't
now.
want it.
Yeah,
He
I'm
doesn't
not unhappy
want
now
it.
though.
right.
Exactly. You guys, you're only seeing it your side. Like, you guys are making it super deep. For me, marriage, it's just like, we're already doing what a marriage does, right? So why not get married? Why were you
Right,
so
and I'm willing
opposed
to
to
do
it?
it.
But now, this isn't that was his answer right off the bat.
No, I've
He
always said I'll marry
n-
you. I'll just tell you that marriage
you
is
said
paper.
no for the first 3 years. Do not lie. You denied marriage the first 3 years of our relationship because we had been talking about marriage. And when I asked you the first time, you said, nope, marriage isn't in my future. That's literally what you
I've
said.
never had marriage in my future. No,
Exactly. So 3 years in, I already had that. This guy's never going to marry me.
I never said that though.
He just said that marriage wasn't in his
Yeah,
future.
marriage wasn't in my 10-year
Was it-
plan.
Yeah, was it like yeah, okay, I can understand that. It's not in my 10-year plan. Like, yeah, I planned for such and such to happen. Being married is not.
Yeah,
It wasn't one of them.
marriage wasn't
But
like
if it
my future.
happens,
Yeah.
But if it happens,
Literally.
I'm open to it. But me knowing the life that I've had and then planning my future, yeah, because I mean I didn't plan to be married as when I came up or when I
So
was
that's
making
where
my life
I'm
plan.
at. Like, we're not compatible then if you're not thinking of that in your 10-year. There's people out there that are like, boom, 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 boom. I'm those type of people because of how I was raised, who my parents are, and what my religion is or was. You know, I was trained, like you guys said, you
Right.
guys have grown up. This is successful to you. This is not successful to me
No, I mean I feel you, and
because I'm letting my parents down every single day.
right. So
By not being married and having 2 children by 2 different people.
I mean, I get that point, but see, my thing is like with our plan, it's like we're waiting on the one to be married to.
Exactly,
Compared
so
to
if I'm
how y'all
not-
are saying it, it seems like anybody, because the way you're saying it is like it could be anybody. You could be anybody's the one. You know what I'm saying?
Is
To
that
where, like,
not
we're-
like reality?
Well, I mean, with the pressure of getting married that we put it on, it's like I want to be married.
Right. And there's always going to be someone better if you have that mentality. Right? Because there is always someone better. He's an upgrade from my last relationship because I learned, I healed, and I knew what I was looking for.
Right, but what I'm saying is you want somebody to be married to you because you want to be married to
No,
them
I want them
compared
to marry me because they want to marry me.
Right. So why not let him why not wait and let him get to the
I have
point to
been.
where you want-
I've been
No,
waiting
I'm not
7
saying
years.
that you haven't. I'm just
Oh.
saying in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that more organic, like to make the
For
relationship
sure.
last than to
Which
be like,
is, and now it's at a point where it's being forced because now he's saying, even though I don't want to marry, I'm going to marry you because I'm kind of tired of listening to you telling me of this shit all the time. Like I'm gonna agree to it because you've brought it up so much. I'm just gonna do it because you want to do it. So now that's tainted.
Or you could look at it as like, is your man trying to make you happy?
While at the same time making himself unhappy. No, I don't want to do that because now he
I would
feels
never do
forced
anything
to
to make
do.
myself unhappy.
Yeah, I don't think
He's
I don't
doing
think
everything forced though. None of the things that
you can't
I
twist
want.
my arm to do anything, and everyone in this room knows that.
We definitely know that. But I'm saying if he's seeing you unhappy and he's like, okay, I'll do it. I mean, I get that you're like, okay, I had to wear
I
him down
understand
for it.
your point of view for sure.
But the fact that you got what you wanted, as far as like him marrying, because
But
you
I
gotta
didn't.
think,
I didn't. I got a backhanded offer. I'll marry you, even though I don't want to get married. Why did he have to add that? Why couldn't he just said, "All right, I'll marry you. Let's do it."
Would you not want him to let you know how he
At this
felt right off
point,
the bat?
no. What you don't know doesn't hurt.
I'm not. And
Because
I'm
at the end of
until
the
you
day,
fi-
he's
until
not
you find out
unhappy.
later.
At the end of the day, he continuously says, "I'm not unhappy. I'm not unhappy." This isn't going to change anything on that end. So honestly, it wouldn't really fucking matter if he didn't say anything about it. Because at the end of the day, he was going to continue being who he wanted to be, which was happy and content in the relationship that he's in. Because according to him, he's content and he's happy. And he's only going to marry me to give me what I want so I can be content and I can be happy in this relationship. So nothing's going to change on his end. So at this point, like, yes, it is on me and it is dependent on how I feel. Because at the end of the day, he's
all
going to do
relationships are
whatever.
dependent on how women feel.
Absolutely. It starts and ends
On how the
with
woman
on how
feels.
a woman feel. Absolutely.
You're the same person that literally looked me in my eyes yesterday and said, my mood depends on yours.
But no, that's not the point. The point is, it's like if a dude can go up to a girl and be like, "I like you. I'm trying to be in a relationship with you." That relationship doesn't start until she says, "Okay, I want to be in a relationship with you."
Like even you said it, men can't get nowhere without.
As far as a girl lets them.
exactly.
A relationship ends officially when the female's like, "I'm done with you," and stops fucking with you.
Yeah.
Nothing goes on.
Men don't dictate a relationship.
Men don't dictate a relationship at all. We provide the shit. We come with the stuff we come with the supplies that y'all use to build what you want.
Yeah, we help keep the wheels going for sure.
Absolutely.
But you guys are the brakes.
The
You guys are the brake
navigators,
pads, the
brakes,
rotors,
all of that shit.
the discs, all of it.
All of it.
That women are the start and finish of a relationship.
The whole mood of the house.
And yet we can't get you motherfuckers to marry us until we wear you down.
You didn't wear me down because if I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't do it. It doesn't matter how much you wear me down. If I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't do it.
Why is your statement still to this day, I'll marry you even though I don't want to?
Because he said it's not in his.
But nobody can force you to do anything. But you just said you don't want to do
Yeah,
this.
marriage. I've never viewed my future as being married because, again, I view this as a marriage now.
And that means that our paths aren't the same way then. If you don't want to ever be, if you never imagined yourself to be married, because that's all I ever imagined myself to be, was to be married.
And that's what I'm willing to do.
Right.
Is marry.
Because though he didn't envision it for himself,
Didn't mean
it's happening for it. And now he's finna be like, okay, let me embrace this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I
Right,
see it.
that's-
I mean, I'm on the outside looking in. Don't let me speak for you. You feel me? But I also have similar situation going on. So that's you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Let's just change the fucking subject because this is going to piss me off. Because it's a total different story behind closed doors. So,
I'll say the same thing now.
okay.
Man, I don't mean to get you in trouble, bro. I'm just like
He's
I
not
said,
in
I
trouble.
got
It's just funny how
a
it,
similar
like, you know,
situation.
yeah.
Shit, my situation is similar. You feel me? And I be trying to get to the bottom of that shit too. Like, what? Never mind. I ain't even gonna keep going because you know what I'm saying. I could ask questions all day. I'll be on. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I come from a similar situation. Like, I ain't seen a successful one ever.
And that's what I'm saying. That affects, upbringings affect everything. They affect the way you love. They affect the way you hate. They affect the way you carry yourself. They affect everything. They affect the way you are in a relationship. And because you guys have never seen one, that was never your guys' end goal, marriage. You were like, if I can live with this person for this long, Who?
It was never off the table, but it wasn't like I'm putting it on the table.
Yeah,
either.
it wasn't like something we pursued. Like I didn't wake up in the
not
morning and be
forbidden.
like, I'm about to get married today, or I'm finna find the one that I'm gonna get married to. No, I'm going on with life, and if I stumble upon that one and it happens, then so be it. I'm not opposed to it, which is the vibe that I'm getting from him. Again, not trying to speak for him. It's like we come from the bottom, so you expect to stay at the bottom. When something that is beneficial like that comes along, is out of vision. When we're younger, if it come along, I'm finna grasp it. So,
Right.
so it's not
But
like I'm
what
finna.
you're saying and what he's saying are two different things. Because you never were opposed to it. He was always just like, nah, I'm good. That shit ends in divorce anyways. That's his take on it.
I mean, that's me too. I'm not out
But
here.
you're open-minded to it. He was never open to it. He was just like, that's not happening. I'm not doing that.
If I'm gonna get married, it's definitely gonna be because I've heard it so much. Like, oh my God, I had your kid and all this and this now. You might as well marry me. Like, you know what? All right.
You might as well. So why is it so hard to just propose to somebody? And why does it even have to be a conversation? And why does it have to be an argument? And why does it, if it's there and you're feeling it, why not do it? Why drag it along? If you know that's something your girl wants also, why keep her asking?
Because it's not something like let me be your boyfriend or whatever. That's not just something that you could do, and nothing is legally gonna
So then
change. You know what I'm saying?
that means you're not ready for marriage.
Right.
Right.
But-
Which is what he is. He's not ready for it, and I am. So at this point, it's like, yeah, I'm forcing you to do this at the end of the day because you're not ready for it. So no matter whatever I've done for you throughout these years hasn't accumulated enough for you to marry me, to be sure about me. That's how I see it. Because it shouldn't take you 7 years to know. It shouldn't take you 7 years to know
my
the one.
view is the same way I misconstrue.
I'm just saying, it shouldn't take you that long to, you know.
I wasn't ready to be a dad, but I mean, I grew into it. I fucking adjusted. You know what I'm saying?
And how long did that take that?
Not long at all.
Exactly.
Not long at
So
all.
you know who is the one right off. 7 years in, he's still thinking about it. You see where I'm going? You see where I'm at? It didn't take you long enough to adjust into being a father. A life-changing decision. Way more life-changing than getting married. Didn't take you long to adjust that. But it's taking you this long. I knew I wanted to marry him way before I even was pregnant. I knew he was the person I looked for. So, I'm sorry if I've sat here for 7 years feeling that way. And now I'm just like, how long does it take you to choose me? I chose you. I knew you were the one. So that's where I'm at. And especially because, again, my parents view me as, view marriage as a certain, thing. And you don't think they don't ask? When are you going to get married?
So if it's just appeasing, you know what I'm saying? If it's just for them, then, like, why not accept what's given with, you know what I'm saying? Because, like,
Well, they've accepted it now.
no, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? If he's saying I'm down to do it.
Yeah, he's been saying that for 6 months and nothing has happened. I've literally asked to
See, and then I've even heard it with the you can propose.
That's a bold one.
Oh, for sure. But it's like it's kind of two-way street, right?
So again, I'm
mean,
just
I
going to
feel you.
carry the relationship like I have been. So now you want me to propose, plan the wedding, and all this because it's what I want. Like, no, I'm good. Thank you. I'll save myself that stress of having to do it all alone.
And why is that stress for a woman? That's the part I don't understand.
So, like, what is the solution?
At this point, I don't have one. I've literally told them, like, until I either grow out of my expectations and caring about my parents and what they think, Because at this point, like he said, so if I propose to you tomorrow, would you say no? Yeah, I literally would.
So why would I waste my time?
Yeah, now it's a waste of time.
If you were gonna propose and you knew you were gonna get told no, would you do it?
You weren't gonna do it until I told you I no longer wanted to marry you.
No.
I told him I no longer
these
wanted
were
to get
thoughts.
married.
No,
and he
I
goes,
told
that's
her,
funny
so-
because the last month all I've been thinking about was marrying you. And I'm like, isn't it funny how time works? Because I don't
So
want to be
because I
married
was
anymore.
honest, now I made something up. But basically, would you want to propose to someone if you knew they were gonna say no?
Absolutely not.
You weren't going to.
No, this is your thought.
No, you weren't
Because
going
of what
to.
I've said.
And it's funny how that came out again when I told him I no longer wanted to marry him. Oh, how ironic how the time works. That now you're wondering that if you propose tomorrow, would I say no? Why would I say yes? We literally just argued and I told you that's fine. Like, don't even worry about marrying me anymore. It's off the table. Because that wasn't a thing. I'm going to marry you because I know that if I don't, I'm going to hear from you because your dad wasn't able to walk me down the aisle.
You want to
and
get
blah, blah,
married
blah, blah,
because
blah.
you want your dad to walk you down the aisle. He's older, obviously. We don't know.
It was a
how
fucking
long,
pacemaker.
Right? So I was like, at this point, we don't get married, I'm going to hear about it. If we break up, I'm still going to hear about it because I'm the reason you wasted all this time not married was because of me. So whether we're together or not, I'm going to hear about it either way. We all know I'm very honest. So I'm going to say what the fuck I feel. You're already pissed off. Can't get in more trouble. Let me say it. And in reality, that's what it's going to be.
Keep putting salt on the wound.
But that's what it's going to be. Your dad didn't get to walk you down the aisle. Even though I'm telling you, your dad can walk you down the aisle. But you're like, nah, because you don't want my dad to walk me down the aisle. So now when God forbid, your dad doesn't get to walk you down the aisle, whether we stay together or not, it's always going to be my fault. Because you wasted 7 years or however many years with me. And I didn't do it. Even though you didn't want to accept that I was going to do it. And I did, and say I did propose, and then you said, nah, I'm cool. You're the reason your dad didn't walk you down the aisle.
I love the
Right?
gaslighting. But sure, go ahead. These things haven't happened, and he thinks I'm going to blame him for this. It's just crazy to me. That's the gaslighting of it all. Like, that's the part I don't understand, how he came up with this whole storyline in his head when I've never once, like, blamed him for anything like that.
Right.
I don't understand that. I don't.
So, is it like, yeah, I'm just trying to find a solution to this, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, if he's saying he'll do it, and then I'm saying I get you on Pops to walk you down the aisle, but like if you got the opportunity, like is it just because the lovey-dovey part of the proposing and the situational aspect of how you got married is
Why
not
would
there?
I want to be let down for those situations that are supposed to be so special, right?
What's gonna change compared to what's happening now as far as like once you get married? Like it seems like it's just a celebration. Again, I'm only asking
No, because I don't even want a
I'm
big
in the
party.
same situation.
I've literally told him, please marry me at the San Francisco Hall. It's fucking beautiful there. They can take our pictures there. Call it a day. It's literally one day.
And that's the thing is like we've made plans, so it's not like I'm
right. So like
we've made plans. We had a Half Moon Bay set up by the beach, everything. So it's not like oh Cody's just 100% off the table because we've talked about it. We've had plans. We were like yeah we'll do it there. We'll invite this.
You know
this,
how long we've been doing that for 2 years. Has he proposed? No.
So exactly. So back to what I'm saying. Like, is that what you're waiting on the romantic part of it, of like him wanting to do it and bringing it up?
Yes, and just proposing to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that makes
my
sense.
question is, was you saying, "I'll say no" in the heat of the moment?
No.
Right.
So why would I do it if I'm gonna be told no?
That's
I'm
a
not
valid question.
asking you to right now. That was a conversation.
No. I mean, but I'm trying to get to the solution, and that's what I'm asking. If he's saying that he will do it still, and
I'm not ready.
Like,
I'm not ready anymore. I have my own like questions now. Because for the same reason that he doesn't view marriage like that, for the same reason that he's not going to be enjoying the situation as much as I am or respect it.
But why wouldn't I enjoy it?
Why wouldn't he enjoy it? See, that's an assumption.
That's you making the stuff.
That's you making
the same way I made up the whole assumption
because you literally have said, I don't want to do this.
That doesn't mean he won't enjoy it.
I wouldn't enjoy it.
That doesn't mean that
I don't enjoy it
because he doesn't.
I also didn't like birthday parties, but I enjoy the fuck out of them. I've never once said like, I didn't enjoy that. Let's not never do that again. I told you they make me uncomfortable.
That ain't got nothing to do with the marriage
nothing to
itself,
do with
though. That's
anything.
anxiety. That's, you know what I'm saying. I go through that myself. Like shit. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying.
So at this point, it's lost in translation within the conversation that we're having. You're not understanding my part. I'm not understanding your part 100% fully.
No, I don't think.
And it's assumptions getting in the way of stuff.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to understand how the other person views things. You just want to be so adamant about yours.
Well, that's I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm here. Because again, I'm going through the similar shit. So I'm trying to understand the aspect of both parties. And now that both of y'all is here, I feel like this is a perfect time to pick the brains from both aspects of it. I see what you're saying about, you know what I'm saying. I'll do it. I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel. It's like, okay, it wasn't in my plans, but yeah, I'll fucking do it. I'm trying to figure out.
But would it take you 2 years and a half to propose to somebody after sitting there thinking about it?
100%. If it wasn't in my plans already, I didn't go into this shit thinking like, okay, marriage is what it is.
My dad knew it was my mom was 6 months in.
It ain't the
different
same
generation.
Yeah, it ain't the same time. Times is way
that's
different.
what it was. Like you had to be married for everything. Like we don't live in that time.
Times is way different now. It ain't like that.
We don't live in that time.
It ain't like that. You can't base what you got going on now with what they had going on then. That's a plan.
Same
to
way
fail.
we don't raise our kids the same way they raised you guys.
Exactly. That's a plan to fail right there.
Yeah, that's a plan to fail with the raising because they didn't believe in mental health and fucking treating us right. But marriage is marriage. It's not that hard.
It's not. The times is different.
I literally told him, I was like, the difference would be if we would be married for 6 years and we would have known each other for a year and a half before if you would have married me when you said you know.
But that's the traditional thing. We not living in a traditional world. What year did they get married?
1970. Yeah.
Way different time. There's been generations of people.
Okay, well,
and there's people in the 1970s that are divorced.
Sisters are the same thing. They've been together with their husbands.
Right.
One for 30 years,
and
the other
miserable.
one for 25. Again, it works, right? According to you guys, if they haven't gone a divorce, it works.
No, not at all.
Oh my God.
No.
My mom's been miserable her whole life. She can literally tell you that.
But is that because of your father?
Yes. He would leave. Again, I saw the reason.
I would not be miserable married to you. I'm not miserable now with you.
Exactly.
The only difference between the relationship now is the paper.
Yeah, that's
the only difference between what I feel now is the paper.
And that's all the
or
aspect
you,
of it.
and that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you guys to respect
each
other's feelings. Like I am that's why I don't want to be proposed to right now because my feelings, I'm putting my feelings first now. I'm not putting his. I'm not allowing him to let time go by and wait and all this stuff. So now I'm putting my feelings first. And I'm making myself aware of what the fuck is going on. I am no longer just sitting there like, oh, and making excuses for him. No. Now I'm seeing it for what it is.
I feel like it's a kind of a harsh approach to just humans having two different outlooks on marriage.
Yeah, he doesn't believe
meeting
in
the middle.
You're making assumptions. He doesn't believe in it. He just said that he would do it.
But he doesn't. Do you believe in marriage?
What's the belief system?
Yeah, like what do you mean? Like
what do you mean by that?
Because I would say if I didn't know y'all right now, I would already think that y'all was married. I already call y'all, you know what I'm saying, my partner and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
I tell everyone you're my wife.
My
wife. Oh, I gotta go. My wifey's calling me. You're in my phone as wifey.
It's a respect.
So if anyone even sees my
saying?
phone, that's what I'm saying. To me, nothing's changing but the ceremony and the paper saying we're married.
Right. Because if you look at it, your relationship now, nothing goes down without, you know what I'm saying, without you having the last word type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
We both.
Hey, I'm doing that. It's
you're married now.
It's
communication.
You're married now. You sleep in the same bed.
That's-
You pay the same bills. You live in the same house. You're married now.
And that's literally what I'm saying. The only difference to me is the ceremony to the paper.
Yeah, why not go through that?
So why? But why? Why is it a problem that he's saying I will go through it, but I'm going through
Because
it because
it's like
you
already like I'm tired of asking him for it. And when he finally chose to come around, I was no longer asking.
So then, what's the solution?
He got what he wanted. We don't have to be married. I'm just allowing it to be what it is. That's what it is. I no longer like
so I'm not
marriage is
married,
off.
but you're unhappy, so it's not what I wanted.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So to get you to be where the happiness you want, this is what I'm willing to do.
It's
and
a
I'm
compromise.
not there
Yes,
anymore.
it's a compromise.
I'm not there anymore is what I'm telling you. I'm not.
So you want the romantic part of it. You want him to get you back into the wanting of it, the falling in love again part.
No, honestly, I don't.
So then this is
This seems like a
dead end conversation.
Boy.
This is running into a brick wall.
That's
Yeah.
why him and I don't have this conversation anymore. Like
What-
we haven't spoke about marriage.
This is the first part of that.
Since,
This is
like,
the
May.
first episode of Out the Box podcast that we getting this deep.
Yeah,
For sure.
And like I said, I'm learning because this is helping me with my situation as far as like looking at it from your point of view.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to also understand. That's why I got the questions I do. Don't think I'm
Yeah,
attacking you at
no.
all like that because I'm really not. You know, you sis. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
I get really emotional because I want to turn that part of it off already.
Man, but see, this will help you get over that though, so you don't have to get emotional about it. You know what I'm saying?
And I know deep down, if I was to propose in whatever way I was to propose in, do I think she would say no? No.
Right.
Was I just the other day looking at rings and how much rings were? Yes.
Not that anybody was supposed to know that because that's
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
But I'm
That's
just
the
saying,
surprise
like,
part about it for sure.
no matter how much you want to take it off the table, I'm still willing to do it for you. And I want to, it's not, okay, the wording's wrong. I'm not willing to do it. I want to do it for you.
Right.
I'm willing to be married to you.
Right. I mean, I think that's like
Because I'm telling you right now, if this don't work out, I'm not asking nobody to marry me.
You don't know that.
I know for a fact.
100%.
You don't know
I know
that.
for a fact. I'm
100%.
telling you right now. I know for a fact.
Not speaking for him. I'm saying for me, like I said, I'm attributing this to my situation. I'm not going through this shit again.
I know for a
But
fact.
it doesn't mean that somebody really great like your mom. Your mom, I'm sure, was like, I'm not doing this shit again.
But I'm sure your mom always wanted to be married.
And then
my
met
mama
this
laid down.
person.
She laid down on all. No, my mama wasn't dating without the intent of being married. She knew automatically because she went so long without it. You know what I'm saying? And I ask her these same things too. Like what is the point of it for you? Like what is it? She told me it was the security. It was the, you know what I'm saying? To having somebody at the airport or whatever.
Yeah.
Which at the same time, which brings me back to if you've been in a relationship with a person for so long, I can get why my mama was mad with my step pops because he didn't, you know what I'm saying? He didn't take the step. But if he's telling you I'm willing to do it, and then he's not saying, okay, since you said, yeah, let me just get down on the knee right now. He's just saying, I'm willing to do it. If you are to say, okay, cool, I feel like he would plan the proposal, plan all of that shit, put the romantic shit behind it. But I feel him also on the, if you already put it out there that you're going to say no, I'm not going to waste my time.
And that's okay. That's why I'm like, I'm good.
But see, no, you're not good though. You're unhappy. This is bringing tears to your eyes right now.
Yeah.
You're unhappy. So we're trying to get to a solution. You know what I'm saying?
And at this point, I'm going to allow myself to take care of that because I let him take care of it and it never got fixed. So now I'm at a point where I want to fix it.
So
So,
the
like,
solution for marriage is
No marriage.
me out the picture.
At this point in this relationship, marriage is off the table. And I am going along with it as long as it lasts.
So because he didn't come into this with the intent of marriage.
Yeah. I don't want
But
it.
you can't project your thoughts of marriage on another man because
Right. So
the
I'm
majority
gonna
of men, I want to
project them on
say,
the
don't
men.
believe in marriage like a woman does. I
So-
don't.
So why-
But yet he just said his mama was looking to marry and she found
She's a
someone
woman.
that Hi, me too. What the fuck?
Men are not valuing marriage like women are. I don't know a man who does. I know married men.
Obviously, his mom's husband, because she put it out on the one. I want to be married, and this is what you have to offer me.
They got married at 50 something. I don't think there was much. You know what I'm saying? No shade. I did one thing for Valentine's Day for a girl when I was in grade school, bro, and it didn't go the way I planned, and never did anything else after that. Even
What
right
happened?
now to this.
I'm
No, I'm not
curious
getting
now.
into it, bro. I'm not getting into it. That shit though, it scarred me for life, bro.
For sure.
Scarred me for life. That's
For
why
sure.
right now,
No,
even
if-
on holidays,
If that would have happened with me, I'd be even worse.
even on holidays, I gotta fucking explain to people while I'm sitting in line with the flowers. I'm like, man, you know they fucking getting us with these, right? These motherfuckers is, you want $40 for a bouquet of flowers, bro? On fucking Tuesday after this, nigga, they finna go back to $12, $20, nigga. What? Yeah. Come on, dog. There's
For
no
sure.
way.
For sure.
They cutting steaks in the hearts and fucking yakking the price. All right, don't get me started.
And then
Pizzas.
and no, I told
Man.
I hate Valentine's Day. I hate these made up holidays.
Right.
Which, not to sound like misogynistic, but like it's for women.
Oh my God. So again, that brings us back to the point of like men do things to satisfy women.
Yeah, to keep you happy. I buy you flowers. You've even told me you don't like flowers, but I still do it.
I've watched a bouquet of flowers sit on my fucking kitchen table and basically
I've
go to
also
waste.
done the same thing.
Go to waste.
You
After
just
I got
you
them
just
to 'em.
threw the ones away that I bought.
After
I
I
bought
got
her
them
some
to her.
flowers. One time I bought nothing against women. I understand. I can try to understand, but like I bought her. She wanted some sunflowers and roses one time, and I was like, okay. I think it was Valentine's Day, your birthday, or some shit like that. And
Three already?
yeah, so I got them right, and so the roses were in the middle. So the sunflowers were in the middle, and then the roses were around it. So it was like, however many. It was a big ass bouquet, and when I got it, I saw it and I was like, she's not gonna like it. But I didn't know you could be like, hey, rearrange this. I didn't know you could do that. So I brought them home and I put them on the bed as like a surprise when you walk in type shit. I didn't just hand them to her. She didn't like the arrangement, so they sat on the bed. Now I'm turned off to ever buy flowers again.
Because fuck the effort, right?
Yeah. So the last
I
two
don't
I
like the
bought,
way
and then
they
I bought
are,
some
bro.
roses.
That's
and then I bought roses again, and they sat up on the thing.
Bananas.
And I told her, I was like, I know you're not gonna like the arrangement. I'm sorry, I didn't know why they did it this way. She's like, well, you should have asked them to fix it. I was like, I didn't know I could do that.
who would know that?
I didn't know you. I thought once it's made, it's made.
This is literally the first time I'm in this flower shop. There's no way.
I didn't. And genuinely, and then now I feel like the biggest piece of shit because I made you unhappy because I didn't do what should have been done.
There's
and now
no
I feel like a
laughing.
bigger piece of shit
Cut it
because
out.
I did it.
There's no
and it's
laughing.
sitting on the fucking bed. It's dying.
I'm laughing because it's not that serious.
But it is
he's
that serious.
No, he doesn't give a shit.
No.
I wish.
I give the impression I don't give a shit.
So why the fuck? I'm not a mind reader. How the fuck am I supposed to know he gives a shit?
The same,
what the fuck?
same way you think he's a mind reader with knowing that, you should have
I
asked
send
for
him
such this,
pictures
and that.
of the designs that I want. I send him
Right.
pictures.
And I was like, can I get
I send him
sunflowers and
pictures
roses?
of
And they
everything
did it
that I
way.
want. So why not be like, actually, can you do
Still,
it like
the effort-
this?
the effort was
the
there,
effort
the
was there, and he was
appreciation.
thanked for it.
That's
As they sat on the bed dying of thirst.
right. Right,
He
that-
didn't buy me a big ass vase.
Also,
What do you want me to
the
put him in?
last
The
one I
fucking
bought-
sticks were like this
Yeah,
big.
the last one I bought, the stems were too long, and she's like,
Hella
why didn't you ask him to
long.
cut it? I didn't know that was an option. I thought they already knew.
Yeah, see that's I ain't gonna lie, that sucks.
that's
That
the-
drives me wild because I do shit like that. I be trying to do little, you know what I'm saying, little favors, not even favors, little lovey-dovey shit. And it's like, why you didn't do it this way, bruh?
because I sent you how to do it.
You could literally
Why do
buy
you
me.
wanna
You could
choose
buy
your
me
own
no-show
shit?
socks, and I wear ankle socks, and I would be like, "Oh,
And
thank
you
you
will
so
let
much."
them sit there in the fucking drawer just like you did with underwear that I bought before. Shut the fuck up, Daniel.
I've worn your underwear.
No, you have not.
I'm
You've
sorry,
let
what?
it sit there.
What did you say?
No, not her underwear. No, I have not worn no panties.
What?
But yeah, so it's kind of like, what's the point anymore? But I told her, I was like, Valentine's Day is such a fucking. It's made up. I fucking hate that holiday. And then if you don't do anything, you don't hear the end of it.
Not only that, but the internet now has made it such a fucking high bar to even try
And
to
that's
get
that's
to,
another
bro.
thing I've told her too. I was like, you look, because she's like, look, oh my God, they look so happy. I'm like, you're looking at a highlight reel. The motherfuckers ain't happy. You're
Man.
literally comparing your life to someone's highlight reel. Nobody posts. You don't. If you look in a photo album from the 90s, the 80s to Instagram now, because that's a photo album, nobody's unhappy.
No.
You think people live happy, go fucking lucky lives? No.
They're arguing and calling each other bitches and then being like, yo, let me take this picture right quick.
And here's the thing. I don't even call her. I don't call her no derogatory nothing. This is a fucking elevation for me. My mom used to get spit in her face, punched in her fucking mouth, called a fucking all this shit. I don't do none of that.
Please,
Beep, beep, beep.
yes, please. You got to put the bleep
Yeah.
bleeps right there, bro. You got to. Bro.
Or just
We
a
need
long
that.
one beep.
I don't do none of that.
No, yeah,
This
I
is
feel
a
you.
fucking step up for me. Granted, it's not where you want. I can understand that and appreciate it. But I'm also telling you that I'm gonna do it. I'm willing to do it. I'm gonna do it. Nah, I'm cool. I'm willing to do it. Why haven't you done it? It's a fucking boom. It's a ping. I'm a fucking ping pong ball.
There's no
Boom,
right
boom,
answer.
boom. There's no.
And I feel him on this one because, like I said, I'm thinking the
No,
same
because
shit.
it was like that longer than it is this now. I've only just been like this since the last conversation we had. So for that long, I waited.
times are changing. The world is turning. The world always gonna turn. Because
Right.
like,
So why can't I turn too?
no, this
Just
is true.
because he's shifting, why can I shift?
This is true. But
And
y'all
now
gotta
I'm being
adjust to
judged
each
for
other.
it because now I don't want it. Well, you also didn't want it before.
I don't think it's judgment. I think it's more of like trying to come to a solution. That's what I've been trying
I
to
understand that, but it's like, so now because I shifted and now you're like, oh shit, she's on her way out. Let me shift to what she wants
Not
me
at
to
all.
be. So now I have to shift back. I have to go through that. I have to put myself back into that mentality. I have to put myself back into that vulnerability that I was having.
So is it okay for him to go back to that fuck it attitude then?
Fuck it. We can both be on the same level now. At least we'll be on the same fucking page now. At least he won't get fucking nagged every month. Look, this other person got engaged. Look, this other person did this. That's my solution. We're both on the same fucking page by both not giving a fuck about marriage. But now, because, I give a fuck about marriage, he knows that I'm internally feeling other feelings. Correct. Just how I was internally feeling those same fucking feelings when you were telling me you didn't want to marry me. So it doesn't really fucking matter what internally I'm feeling because you're not going to give a shit. That has nothing to do with you, so you're not going to care. Because when I was having turmoil inside wanting to marry you, you could give 0 fucks less. So now that we're both on the same level and now that we're both on the we don't give a fuck and now that we're both on marriage really ain't shit in this relationship, I'm going to live it. How long it lives. My parents were able to fucking do it for 52 years. See how long this fucking does it. Because I know my parents. Just because you guys say it worked, it didn't work. It didn't work. My dad was an alcoholic. My dad was an alcoholic for the first 30 years of that. My mom had to pick him up in bars because he was drunk. Even though he worked and provided for his family, he was a horrible husband. And she says that if she could do it again, she would. And would not marry my dad and would not stay with my dad. Because of the trauma he caused her in the long run. Until this day, has no compassion for her.
And I've never done it. So if you could do it again, would you do it over?
What?
Not get with me.
No.
You wouldn't get with me.
I would. I wouldn't want to do it over. I would just... Like, what do you mean?
Like you're saying your mom would do it over if she could. So I'm just asking.
No, because I chose you. I've been here. I'm here without a ring. You're the one that has chose to hurt me this whole time, knowing that I wanted a ring and you chose not to give it to me. Knowing the whole time that I wanted it and that I was the one for you.
I
So
just didn't do it as fast as you would have liked.
and are we always
My brother's dad got married to his wife now, and they were together for over a decade.
That's them. That's them.
Right. And
That's not me.
This is our story.
Right. That's not me. I'm not waiting 10 years, 15 years, 20 years to be married. I'm not doing that.
Okay, so at the end of the day, so the solution is, since you've said no, you won't marry me.
Because you don't want to. You're doing it because of me, Daniel. You're not doing it because of you. You're not doing it because you're choosing me. You're doing it because I chose you and because I need you to do it in order for us to be married. Just like you said, I could propose to you too.
Right.
That's
'Cause I don't
another
have to
thing
choose
I'm
you to
going
be married 'cause
against.
I've already
That's
chose you.
another thing I would be going against. Not only am I forcing you because you're not coming up front to do it, now I'm the one that has to propose. What
No.
if you get
No.
all up in
I
your
said,
feelings
since
that
I'm-
moment
if I'm
too,
taking
since you
too
think
long-
I'm gonna be in my feelings? What if you get in your feelings that moment too, and you tell me no? I honestly can't fucking do it. How do you think I feel when someone's already telling me they don't believe in marriage, and now I'm forcing them to marry me? How do I know that day?
That's an assumption.
No, because
I was
you're so
told you
fucking
would say
scared
no.
of it. You're so fucking
I'm not
scared of marriage
I'm not
because
scared of
you're
marriage.
scared that you're gonna divorce. He says, "Why would I want to marry you if I'm gonna have to pay to break up?" He's
No,
already
but
looking at that.
But if he's willing to step out the box and take that chance, how is that not, something that's
Because he's already looking
kudos.
towards divorce. I'm not gonna get with someone who says I'm not gonna marry you just so I
I've
have
never
to pay
seen a
to get a
successful
divorce.
relationship either.
I don't give a shit. I
still
have.
here.
That's what I'm saying. We have two different views.
But we're in a relationship.
My thing is, if it is,
And that
worlds
is one of
collide all
the
time.
big, right, worlds collide all the time. And if they simultaneously can live together, they will. This is something that I can't live with, and neither can he.
So because he doesn't view marriage the way you view
Yes,
it, it doesn't
I
work.
can't be with someone because I know they're not going to respect it in the long run. This is still fresh. I don't know what the fuck he's going to be like 30 years down the road.
But I
And because he
respect
didn't
her
view
now.
marriage, he never continued working at it. I'm going to continue working on it. I'm vowing to you when I marry you that I'm going to continue working at it so I can continue. I can be consistent in our relationship. Nothing will ever lack as far as I can do. I'm promising you these things. Right now, as a boyfriend, you're like, as a husband, you're like, shit, I'm her husband.
But no, because
I need to make sure my wife is good. I need to make sure, because I promised her this, and that, and she promised me that too. So I'm going to have to do that for her. We've never promised that to each other.
I don't need a marriage to do that. I do that
You
now.
don't do it now. No, sir. And I've told you you don't do it. I don't know why you sit there and say that you do it. You don't. You provide. The same bills you're paying now, you would be paying single.
So what is the missing piece?
The missing piece is the affection. The missing piece is the love that you want to show somebody. Somebody shouldn't have to sit there and guess what the fuck you're feeling towards them every single day. Someone should not feel alone in your presence. Someone should not have to travel and experience life alone because you're too whatever to do it. I don't travel with him. I'm going to a wedding in September alone that we were both invited to. And I will be making the 2.5-hour drive to Lake Tahoe and spend a night at a hotel by myself and go to one of my great best friends' wedding and spend it alone. His solution, why don't you ask my other friend to go with you? Like, not his other friend,
These
my
are
other
also
friend.
things that I laid on the table when she met me. These are not
And
new
you know,
things.
okay, so at the end
What's
of the
stopping
day,
you from going?
Anxiety.
the drive. Yeah, the drive up there.
Bro, you tripping, bro. You gotta get over that shit.
No,
But that's
and
the
I'm
reason
never
I'm not
going to
going.
force him to do that. I'm never going to force him to get over his anxiety. His feelings are his feelings. These are words that come out of him. So,
I'm telling you, as your brother, you gotta get over that shit. Dog.
Well, that's the reason I'm not going. Way too high. Way too.
On what, a mountain, bro? Is it because it's a mountain?
yeah.
No, it's just the height of it.
Bro, listen. You're off your rocker, bro.
Oh, I'll tell you, this is
I went
more
to
than a fear.
Mendocino. I almost died on a fucking bus. Remember that? I told you that. You got to get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, fuck that. So so I have two anxieties with that situation. One is the height, and then my other anxiety is like the middle of nothing.
You know what would be the most sexiest thing, bro? Not to me, but you know what I'm saying? Just period. If you nigga sucked it up, nigga. It's Tahoe, bro. People go there every day, bro. Every day. People go there and go home safely every day, bro. Nothing is going to happen to you because it's
that is
you.
true. That is true.
I went up there
But
just
I'm also
the other
gonna
day
have
for
a
a
fucking-
bachelorette party.
Because I've been in the middle of nowhere and all that shit. I get panic attacks.
Mind over matter, man.
That is
The
easier
most-
said than done.
true. I feel you, though.
But the
Right.
most
But you
stoked
gotta-
person
But
that we know.
I already know
can-
all that's gonna do is make that trip very uneasy for everybody. So for the sanctity of both of our peace of minds, will gladly stay here.
Listen.
Is it the right answer? No, of course not.
But listen, I'm taking offense to that because nigga, that means that our podcast or our music is not going to have any potential to get anywhere because of that crippling anxiety, bro.
No, he would go over that hurdle because he did it every day to go to work. Even though he had anxiety,
There's
it
money
didn't cripple
involved.
him.
Yeah, no, it's money involved. If it's money involved and it's
exactly.
work, you gotta
So
do that.
he's doing it.
You gotta
He's
do
gonna
that.
go rap. He's
Yeah.
gonna go. He's gonna go. But
Yeah.
I'm not worthy of that. My feelings
Well,
in
yeah,
that
no,
moment
I
are
see
not
where-
worthy.
I see where you're coming from.
So yeah, he will do it for money, but he won't do it for his girlfriend. Thank you.
But you know, I can speak from a dude perspective, bro. Like that's something that you gotta, I'm trying at least try the effort. You know,
Oh,
what I'm saying?
I try to get over it, but we've
Oh
gone.
no, we've tried it. And I
And I
wasn't
had a panic-
spoken
and
to.
I had a panic attack,
I wasn't
and
spoken to
it
for the rest
made
of
her
the
trip
day.
very uneasy.
And
No, we were talking
and-
because we went to San Francisco and took pictures.
And he said that is the one time he will never forgive me for doing that. So I've already been put in this like pedestal of having something done wrong to him. I'm not the person he wants to marry. He's literally doing it because I'm asking him to. And I don't want that at that point. That's what I'm saying, you guys. It's not all gold. All that glitters isn't gold. You know, he's a fucking great guy. I will always say that. I will always say that because I will always love him. He's a great fucking guy. But he's
That
a
fucking sucks.
horrible boyfriend.
Well,
Horrible boyfriend. Amazing dad. Amazing person.
I told her that
Horrible
from the jump
boyfriend.
too. I was like, I'm a shitty boyfriend. I know I'm not a good boyfriend.
So why get in a relationship? That was my thing. Why get in a relationship? Why have a child with somebody if you weren't gonna ever change? If you weren't gonna ever make an effort? If you were just gonna be continuing being the same shitty boyfriend? Why did you stay with somebody who end result was marriage? Why? Fuck. Like at that point, it makes you a shitty person too, kinda, because you continued going along with something that you knew you never wanted.
No,
Because you were gonna
I'm
choose to
willing
be a
do it.
shitty boyfriend.
Which circles back to is I'm willing to do it.
To your extent, to where it makes you comfortable. Because again, I can't have
Well,
you
and
travel
then,
with me
like I've said
anywhere. We
before,
can't go do anything.
We have to work out our fucking
And I
problems
finally
now
realized
in
that.
order to have a successful marriage,
exactly.
right?
And I finally realized that. That's why I'm
Otherwise,
like,
you're
you're
just married
fucking
with the same problem.
absolutely correct. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. That's why marriage is off the table for me now. So I would like to stop being put as a bad guy, and because
I'm
I
not trying to
finally
paint you as a bad
realized.
guy.
No, I'm just saying like, oh, well, why don't you want it now? If he's finally saying it, you want it. No, because I finally realized what you're saying. There's been many conversations that have been had that you said things that I don't think you thought were going to affect me or matter, and they did, and those were the statements that made me realize. It made me look at it as the bigger picture. It made me look at it from his perspective, and I'm like, you're absolutely fucking right. I'm out of my mind to even think I would want to marry somebody that has, one, that many differences in life, two, those many problems in a relationship. Like, I haven't healed from many other things. I need to heal first before I want to make sure that this person's even the person that I want to be with. What if I'm trauma bonding with him? Because we both had similar events happen in our lives. And at the end of the day, he's not the person that I need to be with. And that's okay too. We made a beautiful life. We made a beautiful child. Some people just grow apart. Some people just fall out of love. Some people realize that it was trauma bonding. I was able to be there for you and you were able to be there for me. And then what? Because there's many aspects to where he's not willing to do certain things for me. You know? And it's like, okay, do I want that? No. Like traveling. Like, you're allowing me to do things alone. He's told me, like, we're not driving that way. I'm not flying there. That would be nice to do, but I'm not flying over there. I'm not going to that. Like, you know, so it's just a constant no to everything that I want to do. My plan is to travel when I retire. Again, am I going to, like, I want my forever person to be with me. Will I do that? Anything, what's next? What are you waiting on? Yeah, what's the next step? Yeah.
Because eventually you got to get over that anxiety stuff. I mean, I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking like reality. Like, that's what life is about. You know what I'm saying? Just getting over your anxiety, overcoming yourself, gets knowing yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, when you take steps like that,
You grow as a person.
I've taken steps.
And mind you, I got anxiety just like you got anxiety, bro. But I also find myself putting myself in situations to where, like, I gotta get over it, bro. You know me, I don't talk to people. But I have a job to where, like, I have to go into their house and I have to have small talk. I have to have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, it's certain steps that you got to take.
Yeah, no, so, I've taken them. I've went on a plane. Fucking, I've told you guys a story. Fucking cried out of fear and everything. That didn't help. I've been on fucking buildings high as shit, and it still don't help.
You're gonna die. You know you're gonna die one day, right?
That's his biggest fear, is dying.
It's gonna happen
for sure.
I'm here to tell you,
for sure,
it's gonna happen. All of us in here,
and I know.
There's nothing you can do
I
about
go
it.
into every situation like I know I'm gonna die one day, whether it's today or there's nothing I could do to prevent it.
Nothing.
But I still get the panic attacks from it. I still I've went to places and had a panic attack there, and we all I don't know if you've had a panic attacks. I know Lupe has.
I for sure have.
Yeah, they're not easy things to get over. And the fucked up part about, like, my panic attacks, and Lupe can vouch for this because I just got over mine. Them bitches last for, what did this one last? From fucking like 6 to 8 months or some shit like that.
6 months.
That's fucking crazy. I ain't never heard of no shit like that before.
Every day.
That's crazy.
It's not like my panic attacks are not. It's not 15 minutes. It's over. It's like it lingers.
He lost like 30 pounds.
I went from 270 to 225.
Oh, damn.
Bro, you ain't got you gotta get right with your mind, dog.
I'm telling you. I know. The steps it takes to get there. Like, Lupe tells me to go to therapy, and it's like,
or just counseling.
What is that gonna
learn
do?
how to.
What is it gonna do?
To counsel, to learn how to get through his feelings.
They're gonna teach me how to breathe. Everyone tells me how to breathe, and it don't work.
They can, from what I've went to my little 6 months of fucking psychology class, bro. It's all in your way of thinking, how you processing your thoughts, how you processing what's going on.
Why? I know I'm fucking myself up by already be like, I'm gonna get a panic attack. I know I'm fucking myself up. I'm gonna set myself up for failure already. I know that, but I'm only doing it out of familiarity.
Yeah,
familiarity.
Like if you tell yourself, you know what to start. Yeah,
it always happens in these situations, in these environments. It always happens.
Oh no, I know. Listen, I don't fuck with crowds. You know what I'm saying? We talked about when I be in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like I be having, but I've never. Now that you saying this, I've never experienced like a. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like a real panic.
I've
attack,
had to drive him twice to the hospital in those 6 months because he was like hyperventilating. He couldn't control his breathing.
One of them,
asthma.
One of which is, and that's the thing about my anxiety is it like triggers my asthma. But one of which, when she was taking me to the hospital,
which
I was
is
like,
why I tell him,
you need to call an ambulance. And I was like, I went to take a breath and I couldn't get one, and I was like, boom. I cannot breathe.
I'm driving, and he like,
and she freaked the fuck out. Like, bro, that moment, I thought I was gonna die. Like, I couldn't get a breath. That's what I'm saying. And that shit lingered. I got anxiety and I'm still dealing with like shit from that panic attack too. Like, I still get anxiety from that. But
which is
it's
why
not
I
panic
tell
attacks.
him. Which is why I tell him that the breathing treatments or the breathing exercises would help him because he has asthma. If you can control your thoughts by controlling your breathing a little bit, that would help. Even just not onset the asthma because you're getting the... Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, learning how to pace
because
yourself.
there's been times where I've been...
You overstimulate yourself and you start... Yeah.
There's been times where I've been pre-panic and I've
Able
done...
to...
Just a couple of days ago, I was in the shower and I was about to have a panic attack and I was about to freak the fuck out and I did the fucking...
How the fuck are you having a panic attack in the shower?
That's where they always start.
What do you be thinking about in the shower, dog?
Right? I'm over here relaxing, letting the fucking shower hit,
So the
like
last
the
one I
water
had
hit
in 2020, I came home from work. I was taking a shower from work. And fucking I'm in the shower and the fucked up part about like my panic attacks, and I know it's all from like childhood trauma and shit, is it's not a buildup. It's just you can't breathe. It's a snap on. You can't breathe. When we went to Point Reyes, we were in the middle of nowhere. That's one of my anxiety things. I don't like being in the middle of nowhere. And I know why I don't like being in the middle of nowhere too. Is from being a kid, my mom yelling at me because certain things, like we'd break down and like we had no ride, and I'm just freaking out, and she's like, "Shut the fuck up, Cody." I know where a lot of my shit comes from. But so we're driving up there and it's the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't like this. Let's go back." And she's like, "No." So instantly for me, it was like little Cody just being, shit like that. And I'm like, but that panic attack was just that day until we got out of that shit. And then we were on a cliff. So I was in the middle of nowhere, and then we went on one, and I'm on a fucking cliff, high as shit. And I'm just like, I'm freaking, like, my back is to the window. Like, I won't even look. I'm freaking the fuck out. So I know, like, the heights thing, I don't know why I'm so afraid of heights. That I don't know. The being in the middle of nowhere thing, I know, I'm assuming that's why I'm afraid of that shit.
You gotta talk to somebody, dog. There's no way I can give you any kind of answers or anything like that, bro. You gotta talk to somebody.
And I've thought about it, but I'm just like, what the fuck are they gonna do? Like, I'm being way too judgmental on it because I'm like, what are you gonna do that I haven't already tried? Yeah, you're a trained professional, this and that, but what are you going to do other than tell me? Other than that, what are you gonna do?
It's best to just get that shit out. Have somebody there to listen
I
to
thought about
you,
that
bro.
too. But then there's a lot of things from my past I don't remember. It's just blocked out, and I don't remember.
Go see a hypnotist.
That scares the fuck
I got
out
a
of me.
firm belief that I was somebody in the past life, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. But ever since I heard about fucking reincarnation, bro, like, I'm on this mission to find out who the fuck I was.
I think I was too. She thinks she's a new soul,
Because I don't have
and she don't have a birthmark either.
Or a birthmark.
Shut the fuck up. You don't got a birthmark? Hey,
He's
get her out of
looked.
here, bro. She's a robot.
He's looked. I don't have a birthmark.
You got a birthmark?
No. Huh.
Yo, somebody told me that the birthmark is where you died in your last life.
I told you that.
I got a birthmark, bro.
I got
one
right here.
Mine's right here in my thigh.
Mine's right here.
Bro, that's fucking crazy.
And then like she said, like my fear of heights is that's probably how I died when I was younger.
Yo, that I heard that.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Like
crazy.
I remember we talked about it on the podcast. You might have got bit by a snake right there. That's why you're deathly afraid of snakes.
I don't have like fang marks though.
Right.
I have like
but
a scratch. It looks like a knife wound.
For
bro.
all we know, that's not the look of it isn't how you died. It's just a block of that's what happened. Like maybe I
But
smacked
no,
my
mine
fucking
looks
head.
mine looks like a knife wound, bro. Like I'm telling you, it look. I would.
Mine's like a weird little.
I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna send it. But I'm telling you, that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's fucking crazy. You don't got a birthmark? It's probably in your head somewhere.
Yeah, because you got long hair. The only reason I know mine's right here is because I get a low haircut.
Yeah, it's probably in your head somewhere. You ain't never seen one on her back or nothing?
But no, but it's like she said too, like maybe the reason like what'd you say basically like the way
Because I can't emotionally.
your reaction to life is like she's
it.
she can't handle life even in the minor inconvenience. She
I am
she
like
freaks out.
entitled to like things, and that's why I feel like because I've been also into reincarnation and like the skepticism that comes with it, and or like how it differentiates like the new soul and an old soul, and like a
like
new
an old
soul
soul wouldn't trip so much.
No,
like that's
'cause
why she
life
thinks I'm an
happens.
old soul because
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Oh, you 100%. You've been here before.
Yeah, like
100%.
like he's like, life happens. It's all right.
Yeah.
It comes in and goes, and da 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 da.
Right.
You
To
know
where
what I
you're
mean?
like, what the fuck?
What is going on? This is bad luck. Who did this? Who did that? You
That's
know,
crazy, 'cause
and so that's how I don't know. I feel like I am the no birthmark, the no deja vu's. I've never done something where I'm like,
you ever had deja vu?
whoa.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I never go, whoa, I've done this before. I don't even know what the fuck that feels like.
Man.
I don't dream either.
Funky. Thing.
Like,
I don't dream either.
They
I
say-
think
I
but
don't
they told me
dream
because you smoke weed.
yeah, and
I don't
it's
smoke
too,
weed and I don't dream.
Yeah, he doesn't
real?
dream either. Or he's dreaming too hyperactive and doesn't remember that.
I heard this on a TV episode. Nope, I'm just preparing myself for 8 hours. I'm giving myself an 8-hour preview of death.
Because he doesn't. It's just done.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Like he just.
I really
is
don't dream
nothing.
No, I don't. It's very rare if I.
But
dream.
yeah, I heard it's because we smoke. Because we're like on like we're not REM. We're like one more above it. We're
Yeah.
not in deep sleep. We're dead technically because we're
Yeah.
so like from the weed.
Well, then I don't know what my excuse is.
You're
Very
just
rare that
you're
I
just
dream.
a deep sleeper.
That's crazy. So did you dream as a kid?
No.
You've never had a dream before?
No, I've had dreams. I very rarely dream though, even as a kid.
No, he still dreams. I don't dream. But again, it makes sense the whole smoking part because I smoke every
Yeah,
night
I
before I go to
rarely-
bed.
I'll be high as fuck before I go to bed.
Me too. Every
The
night.
last dream I had was.
Unless I don't have no weed and I'm just like,
It's been
Then
months.
it's angry sleep.
yeah, and I'm just like, I fucking hate this shit. Because no, you know you're gonna wake up to no weed too.
Man, it's the worst.
You're dreaming about having no weed.
Listen,
Inconvenience.
shout out to my weed man, man.
Oh, me
Got
too.
2
Shout out to
zips for the
Mariana.
180, man.
You got to this for 180.
That's
180.
yeah, that's a good deal.
Some
Smoking
PK.
for the next 2 weeks.
That's some good deal. Yep.
But yeah.
That's a good
Shout out
deal.
Mr. Cruz, by the way. Yeah, we can wrap this one up if you guys want. We go get some food and
Yeah.
Start another
Charge
one.
it. Yeah, charge it and then
it's up to
if
you.
you guys are down, yeah.
You're off tomorrow, so like
Yeah.
I said, you can always come back after you drop off Jazz.
Where I'm gonna drop her off to?
School.
No,
Tomorrow?
No, tonight.
Where I'm gonna drop her off to?
Oh, not even work tonight.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I was like, she got school.
Man, hell no. We finna go get something to eat too. I don't know. I
I know we
ain't
can all
hungry.
fit in the car now.
Yeah, Mattel left.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really hungry, but
Oh, you guys are
I'm down to get a Starbucks. I'm not hungry
Yeah.
either.
yeah, fuck with some Starbucks for sure. Man, just got a fucking Naima got a Keurig.
Yeah.
Bro, that motherfucker
well.
is the shit, bro. I'm telling you. I need to start getting mugs. I'm about to gift her.
Oh, you're a coffee drinker, huh?
Yeah, I fuck with coffee. Coffee, listen,
You don't fuck with coffee.
I
Obviously,
felt-
we've established that.
I felt it in
He
the
brought out
day
his life.
when like during the week, I drink coffee in the morning to get started. You know what I'm saying? Because we up hella.
Mando.
I don't understand that.
Mando.
When I don't drink coffee, I feel it. Like I don't want to be bothered.
That's because you're addicted to the
nobody.
caffeine.
100%.
Because
not gonna argue
I say
with
it's
you.
not the caffeine. It's more of like just the routine of it.
Oh my god! Okay, so
For
I'm
sure.
not crazy.
No.
It's definitely
Because-
like a calming feeling to be like, okay, I'm about to
Just
go get my
sit in your
morning coffee
coffee
because we
and-
got to drive to El Grove to
Yep.
go do what we do. So you know what I'm saying? It's just to sit and chill. We have
And
a
you
little
watch out the
conversation
window.
pregame.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah,
watched.
okay, I'm not crazy.
I watched Russ.
No.
It was
Come
Russ
on
posted
now.
a thing on TikTok. You know who Russ is, right? The singer dude. And he was saying how he doesn't drink coffee or whatever. And I went into the comments for whatever Lupe taught me. So I went in the comments and I'm reading the
comments
comment.
have the
And the
answers.
comment was
The
like,
comments be wild.
"So how do you get your day started?" He was like,
Cocaine.
"I get over it." Or how do you or it was like, how do you stop from being tired in the morning? He was like, "I get over it." And I'm like, yeah, that's literally what I do. I'll be tired of shit in the morning, but I go
No,
on.
but you drink your protein. You drink your this. You
I don't
get
need
a
it.
routine.
you drink protein?
but
What you drink?
The little premiere things.
For real, bro? Man, my
It just all that does is help me not be hungry.
my partner put me on with the because we be lifting shit all day. You know what I'm saying? Lifting shit, pulling shit, all that shit. So nigga, I go get my protein in the morning.
Yeah.
It's this vegan one. You know what I'm saying? It's just plant based. You know what I'm saying?
What's it called?
It's called Kiola or Kioala. I don't know. Kioala. I think it is. But that shit smack, bro. And I'm telling you, nigga. I don't know why, but I think it's mind over matter. But nigga, I be yoking shit, bro. I be,
Well, because what it does
Protein
is
does
it's a meal
do-
supplement.
yeah.
So all you're doing is rejuvenating your body, and you're thinking it has food, so it's up. Because you know when you get hungry, you get weaker.
Right.
Your body gets weaker. So
Yeah.
all it is mind
It
over
is,
matter in the
but
sense of
but the protein is working.
but
in
it is
your
helping your
system
body
too. Yeah,
like that.
lift up.
yeah,
It's-
like get
it's-
that energy boost.
You know what I mean? It's
inside
not
of
like
you.
a coffee,
Yeah.
and that's why I drink it because it helps me
Stay full.
because I don't eat in the morning. I
stay-
can't eat right when I wake up. So I just drink it on my way to work, and I chug it, and I'm cool, and then I'll get hungry around like 10 o'clock or something like that. And that's after being up at like 3. But I'm not really a big eater either.
I don't, bro. I was just finna say I don't eat during the day at all. Like, nigga, I'll get some crispy, crunchy chicken, bro, and that shit'll last me my whole shift until I get home, and then I'll sit down and eat it.
We wouldn't have breakfast. I probably won't eat again today.
Yeah.
And if I do, if when I go to work, she'll make me a sandwich or something. That's all I eat.
Burritos.
I don't come home. I might have
like
a bowl
little
of cereal
basic
or
shit
something
that
because
he
I've worked
can-
it all off.
right.
Yeah.
Bowl of cereal.
You don't smoke either, though, which is crazy because, like, again, bring me back to raw dog in life, bro. Like, what are you doing?
I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
Like I don't know. I don't have an answer. Like I don't think I need anything to do anything. I don't think like, oh, I need coffee. Oh, I need a protein because I could go
I
without a
don't
protein.
either,
3
but it's
people are
a
in the room.
routine. Like
Yeah.
for me, it's just a routine. Every morning, drop off the kids, go get some fucking. Starbucks.
Maybe because my life has never
My
been
life.
routine.
Look, I was just thinking, I was going to say 3 people are in the room. One of them's a serial killer.
And my knife is
and
not.
this fucking guy says
Yeah.
my knife, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you.
So I think that's what it stems down. My life has never been routine, so I don't live off routine. I adjust with
But
what's
you
going
are
on.
routine now, is what I'm saying. You just don't want to accept it. You drink a protein every morning. You take a
But I could go
breakfast
without it,
sandwich.
Could you, though?
No, because
'Cause I've
when
done it.
he's done it, but he's like, we need to go to Costco this weekend. I need more protein. We need to go to Costco this weekend. I
Yeah,
need more
because it
more
hel-
breakfast sandwiches. I need to go. He's in routine.
That's just preparation.
No, it's routine. You're preparing for your routine.
Preparation is having a routine.
For your routine.
But I can't go without it. You guys are
Oh my
fucked
god.
without
no,
coffee.
we can go
No, I'm
without
not
it
fucked.
too.
Everybody else is fucked.
Yeah. I'm just
See,
gonna
that's the
be
thing
doing
too. I'm
shit.
also not like projecting on anyone else.
No, he is. He's like, fuck, I'm hella hungry. Da da da. And he's being a dick to people.
Man.
No, I'm being addicted to people that are dicks to me.
Oh my god.
If a clerk
And
wants
hey,
to be
if
smart,
we're hungry-
we'll get smart.
if
we
we're
could
hungry,
get real
me-
educated in this bitch.
But see, you got time today when you don't got your routine.
Exactly.
You got time.
I could
Because
just
you're
eat a sandwich
angry
and still
because
have a
you're
problem.
hungry. No,
All right,
you're.
Codyak.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
swear to God, I've done it.
No.
I've had a sound. I've ate my lunch, and then a clerk. Because to me, it's like if a clerk
But
wants
how
to be
do
a
you
dick,
know? Right, but
I'm
how would
gonna
you know?
reciprocate that energy.
How would you know you weren't on an empty stomach with that clerk? You had food inside.
How do I
of
know
you.
you're being a dick because you're trying to
No,
boss me around?
how
like
do
I'm
you
some
know
kind of
you weren't
kid?
gonna be a bigger dick? There's still like another level.
Well, I've done both.
Well, there is times where I know I'm being a dick to customers, but like it would be worse.
Yeah, I'm not being a
It would be
dick.
worse
If you were hungry.
If
Yeah,
I was
that's-
hungry or didn't have
but
my
that's what I'm
coffee in the
saying.
morning.
Right.
Listen,
I'm not
it's a
starting
whole
off
different
being a
animal.
dick. I'm not going out with
Right, but you
dickish.
could have responded different if you weren't hungry or if you weren't like is
True.
what I'm saying.
Which is a valid statement. Which is valid.
See, but I don't
Yeah.
get. The only time I get cranky is when I'm sleepy, not hungry.
You big
okay,
baby.
nonetheless,
That's the only time. Only time I get cranky is when I'm sleepy.
It's so funny because you're using the word cranky.
Because at the end of
You
the day,
big
that's,
baby.
Like a
that's what you
baby.
guys are
Cry
being.
baby.
You're cranky because you don't have coffee.
What does cranky mean?
we're hangry.
Cranky
There
is
you go.
you're not throwing a temper tantrum, but
Big baby.
no, I don't throw a temper tantrum.
Already
I'm
You're being,
temper tantrum.
you're being snooty.
Yeah, you're being
Are
a,
you
you're
snappy?
being a little
Yeah.
you're being a little jerk, a
You
little
know,
snappy,
snappy.
jerk.
Yeah.
Okay. I can tell you who came up with that. White people.
White guys,
Babies.
White people.
white
Babies.
guys,
Baby white babies. White babies came up with that.
baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus.
No, for real.
Jesus.
I'm just saying, I definitely feel like, because I can go in the morning without eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll
Right.
go, and then when I do eat, I do feel better. But, you know what I'm saying? I might
See.
got a little more pep in my step when I do eat. But when I
For
don't
sure,
have
but
no
that's
coffee,
that's
though,
your body though.
yeah, exactly. But coffee, though, I don't know. It might be mind over matter. You might be right.
It's like smoking a cigarette. It's like she said. It's the routine of drinking
Smoking
a
a
coffee.
cigarette is the most disgusting thing in the world.
100%. The biggest
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
turn off in the entire world.
Listen, I don't know anybody who smokes cigarettes and,
I'm
has,
glad I
and
don't.
has great teeth. I'm just putting it out there. Anyways,
Or smells good. What I need to do, I need to buy another battery. So when this happens, I can just pop it in.
reload. Bloop, bloop.
That's what. Yeah, you should have bought a Best Buy too that day.
I was just finna
I'm
say,
gonna look up and see how much one. It is.
look on Amazon and get that motherfucker tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't like Amazon. Everything I buy from Amazon is shit.
Really?
Yeah, I
I got
don't
this.
fuck with Amazon.
I got this ring puncher for the fucking pins and the fucking doors. the hinge right there, and then it's a little pull spring. Bro, pop them motherfuckers out, bro. I be
that's
flying
dope.
through shit, bro.
Yep.
That shit be so clean.
That's dope.
Like, bop.
Because when
Catch
you
that
have to take
motherfucker.
the doors out to put shit
hammering
through.
that bitch out
Exactly.
it's not fun.
Oh, it's so time consuming. And then you fuck around and put marks in people's doors and
Yeah.
shit, bro. You got people complaining
Yeah.
and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Man,
You install
Fucking
doors
job
too?
should-
huh?
You install doors too?
No, sir. I remove them to get that big ass fridge that you ordered, knowing you didn't fucking measure your fucking doorway. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Can't go through the garage because the door frame to get into the kitchen is the same size
Listen,
as the front
or,
door.
or your fucking garage
So
stairs
what
are held up by
happens?
phone books.
Have you ever been in a house where it's just not gonna fit?
Absolutely. I've had to strip down a fucking refrigerator to the bare ass of it. You know what I'm talking about? Hinges
Y'all gotta
and
Squeeze
everything.
it through.
There's basically, if you get it out, get it out.
Absolutely. And
Take
then,
off the doors.
and then there's been times where it doesn't fit, so we got to take it back out, rebuild it, and then put it up on the truck again after we just carried it and did all of that shit.
Yeah, see,
Those
that's
be
where
the
you lose
days.
me.
Listen, I'm telling you, those be the days where I be like, man, fuck people.
Yep, I'm done.
Fuck people.
Yep.
Because, like, how the fuck did you not measure this shit, bro? But you went online and
Well,
was
here's-
like, ooh, this is the big one. I want this one.
And here's the thing
And
that
then
pisses
you
me
measured
off.
your door, but you didn't measure the fucking awning or whatever the fucking frame it is to go into the kitchen.
Yep.
So my question is, have you ever had to disassemble a pickup?
What do you mean?
Like
Like to
you
get
pick-
one out of somebody's house?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so my thing is, you knew because you had to do this to get it in the house. Mm-hmm. So you should have prepared and done this by the time I get here.
Listen,
just common courtesy.
Dispatches us and bleep their name, but they dispatch us as fucking miracle workers, bro. They're like, they tell people all the time, when you buy a washer and a dryer, technically you're supposed to have yours undone.
Right.
And a clear path for us to move if we're coming to pick them up.
Common courtesy.
Most people, they don't. Oh, said that you guys would do it.
Oh, yeah, because they're going to tell the lie so they don't have to do it. Of course.
I was just trying to tell
Human
you,
nature.
sell you the shit, bro. And bleep their name out, bro, because I ain't trying to get us knocked out for this, but you know what I'm saying? This shit right here, it be pissing me off. This is when I'm telling you, like, my days be going hella bad, because, nigga, we'll have big-ass fucking, like, deep freezers. Like, bro, they're fucking hiding human bodies in
Oh
this
my
motherfucker,
God.
bro.
Sub-Zeros.
And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll get that. Bitch, we're not getting that motherfucker. That motherfucker is 950 pounds, nigga. There's two
Oh
of us.
my
What are you talking about, bro?
Them some zeros need more than
Crazy.
more than four hands.
Listen, that
I
shit
used to
be
move
pissing
those
us
in a
off.
warehouse job. Them bitches are the heaviest fucking things in America.
And they'll get mad at us and be like, "Well, said you get got
Home
your
Depot
fucked up."
lied.
You know, lie.
That's like my job would be. So the point of contact would be clerk to sales rep to driver delivery. The sales rep will fuck up and tell the clerk, and then they'll blame it on the drivers, and we're like, no, that's not what's going on. It's a sales rep.
Yeah.
And the clerks are like, I know.
Yeah, this problem is above my pay grade, bro.
Yeah. So it's like everyone's gonna lie to get the heat off their back. That's just
Absolutely.
human nature. You know what I mean? Like that's just what's gonna happen. The same way people at your job, oh Lupe, da 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 da, but you're doing your job and they're fucking up. You know what I mean? Like that's just human nature is to get the
Yeah.
heat off your back.
Shit,
Doesn't
shout-
matter who goes under the bus, as long as it ain't me.
Shout out our dispatchers though, because they be the one. Nigga,
See, and
people
then
be
you
getting
those are the
we be
ones you
getting-
want. You want
Yeah.
people that had my bosses didn't have my back. It was always our fault.
Yeah. No.
Mine too. Mine throw me under the bus like a motherfucker.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Our dispatchers, they be like, yeah, sir, they're not going to be able to do it. You're going to have to reschedule. Woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? They'll lay down the law. Then we be like, all right, you heard from him? All right, cool, we out. You know what I'm saying? Sign
Those are
this.
that's a good. Those are good. I'm not gonna say that's a good company. But that's good dispatch. That's dispatch
'cause
doing what they're
that's
supposed to do
right.
because they're supposed to. You don't want somebody that's gonna kiss their ass in order to get the sale.
Yeah, don't throw us under the bus for that
Yeah.
shit. We work for y'all. Like, what the fuck?
And especially as a delivery, because any delivery job, the delivery people are the backbone of the company. This shit don't function without us.
100%.
You know what I mean? So it's like now you're saying whatever you have to say to get the sale because all you're caring about is the money at this point. Not giving a fuck what we gotta go through.
Yeah.
Because disassembling a fucking refrigerator sounds like nonsense to me. I'm looking at the door, I'm like, I can't do it.
It is the most time-consuming piece of shit that you'll ever do. You gotta fucking manually take the doors out, and then
I
you
would
gotta
imagine
fucking-
it's not easy.
No. Well, no, I'll lie. If you got a drill, you can get it out of there. So.
On a drill, you can do anything with a drill.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty cool, but it's
You can fly with a drill.
if you really, that's cool.
Hey, if Mary Poppins can do it with a broom, you can do it with a drill.
Why? How does
was
she
an
do it with a
umbrella.
broom?
Did she fly with a broom?
Umbrella.
Whatever. Who's the one with the... Yeah, whatever.
Oh, the witch. The witch was the one with the.
All of them.
Okay.
Mary Poppins and Gary Poppins. Doesn't matter who.
No, yeah, but no, that. What was we talking about? God damn it, you threw me off.
Taking the doors off of
Oh yeah.
fridges and whatnot.
Yeah, no. Disassembling them. I mean, like I said, if you got a drill, it's cool. You can zip, zap. You know what I'm saying?
Have
But
you ever disassembled doors from a refrigerator and it still don't go out?
I hate it.
So then
So
what?
my question is, can't you just go
We're
through the... Oh,
rescheduling.
not everybody has a back door.
I mean, yeah, right. But it's like, how did you get it in here? Oh, it was in here when we moved in. You should ask somebody about that.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're going to have to cut a hole through here.
Yeah,
and,
no, I'm not. What the fuck? No, we've been here already for 30 minutes.
You need to call a construction worker. You need to hire a carpenter.
Man, look.
Cut a door through this frame.
Or this
realign a
exact
door.
fucking-
Oh no, for real. It's been times where people, them wall ovens, bro, where they oven is in the wall.
Yeah.
We don't fuck with those. Not installing that. Oh, but Home Depot said I bet they would.
But I'm telling you, I'm not.
Not doing it.
Are you supposed to?
No. He wouldn't be able
Absolutely
to deny something.
How do you?
That's-
How do you do it, anyways?
Hardwire, ground wire, ground
So
wire.
who do you
green
call
wire.
to do it?
Call you a fucking electrician?
Yeah.
Electrician. Okay.
The fuck? I'm not putting my life on the line
Yeah,
with
and
that shit.
like my shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My job didn't teach me about electricity.
Ain't got nothing to do with me,
So-
bro. Fucking dishwashers, bro. They listen,
So have
the
you
most-
had to deliver in the wall oven?
Yeah,
What do they say when you say you can't do it? Home Depot said you could,
yeah.
and then what do they say when you say, "Oh well"?
Sorry, not equipped for it. We can reschedule it. But no, you got to call an electrician to do this.
They're mad as fuck.
Think I care? I got 18 other deliveries, bro. Fuck, I'm out of here.
Are you accepting it or are you rejecting it?
How many
Can we
That's what I'm saying.
deliver?
Do you get like one of these a day?
Wall
Like
ovens? No.
one fucked up delivery a day. Because you got to think houses are different. Like with me, it's like stores. Like surroundings are different for me, opposed to stores. Like yeah, every store is different. Every clerk's different. Every ground, gravel, all that's different. But I can always get the shit in the door. Houses are always different. So I would imagine if you got 20 stops, 18 stops, 14, 10, one of them is going to be bad. Like to where you got to disassemble or a fucking wall oven or
It's very rare that you fly through the route. Everything is perfect. It's very rare.
I
But
feel
when
like
it
there's always
happens,
one.
for sure. 9 times out of 10 is gonna be your last 3.
Oh shit!
One of
the
your last-
later
it's
the
always the
day,
end of the day for
yeah.
One of your last 3 is gonna be like
Never in the beginning.
Fuck.
Because they've been waiting for you all day. Because they were given like time frames that.
Not only that, but the whole construction of the house is different. Like motherfuckers need an extended hose type of shit, or you break down something and then realize they got, like for instance, if your backsplash on your behind your oven is tile and you got a fucking above the range roof microwave, like the microwave that be up. If it's tile back there, we can't do it. But how will we know if it's all the way back up there if we didn't already just take it down?
Oh fuck!
So how does?
Kind of like when you would take all your shit down and then the fucking stores would reject it.
Oh, I don't have a check.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
then you gotta do all
Load
that work
it
to
all
put it
back.
back
Yeah.
up.
I
Not
just,
only that, but you gotta
delivered
move-
2 stores.
But you got to move it out the way because you got to go back to get your next shit, or you got to move it out the way when you're unloading your next shit, bro.
Yeah.
The most irritating shit, bro. I've had people like,
Playing puzzle and shit with your own.
See,
Man, I'm trying to
so
tell you,
here's my question. So when I would get a store that didn't have a check or would refuse it, I got to a point where, because initially I would just go into the store with the shit, and then for some reason they would always wait and be like, "Oh, I don't have a check." Oh, great, piece of shit. Now I got to take it in, all that shit. I got to a point where I'm like, if you owe money, I'm going in and asking you if you got the shit before I even come in. So for those situations, would you go into the house, look at what you have to do, and then bring in? That way you don't have to bring it out.
I'm asking you on a 30-minute call because we got to give you a 30-minute pre-call. So on that 30-minute pre-call, I'm asking you. Is it
tile?
uninstalled? Is your refrigerator emptied? Do we have a clear path? If we got to do a dishwasher, is under your sink cleared out so we have a clear workspace? I'm getting all of that cleared up. So when I go there, you already know. And I already know what to expect.
I know how humans work. You call, yeah.
Oh, if
And he knows?
if it's a morning one If it's a morning one, you can almost bet that
It's
2
not done.
out of 3 of you or 2 out of 4 it's not gonna be done.
Right.
But that I will sit, and while I'm assembling your dishwasher,
You're taking shit out.
you clean it up.
So
I wait no
midday,
longer than that though.
you call 30 minutes. And
Yeah,
yeah. Like, okay. You
yeah.
get there and it's not done.
Yeah, the thing is that they've had time to wake up and such and such is coming.
But is it not done? Even on the 30-minute call.
Yeah.
That'll make you want to punch somebody.
Absolutely. No,
What?
no. Then you're looking for reasons why you're not gonna do it. Oh man, the workspace wasn't clean, and I got 14 more deliveries. I gotta, you know, what I'm saying, gotta reschedule.
Yeah, because you know they're always
But
going to call and be like, "Oh, did you deliver
but
my
I,
shit?"
but I can leave your dishwasher here though. I can leave it here, and then I'll reschedule your install, and they'll be back with.
So you always drop product off. You just can't always
100%.
install.
The goal is to drop everything that you come with, or everything that you leave with. Drop it and come with the new installs. My bad.
Right.
I've been holding on to this shit.
No, I'm good. I'm so high, anyways.
But yeah, we dropping everything, installing shit. But the money routes is the dishwashers, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's $45 a stop, bro.
Oh shit.
You get-
45
You,
a piece or split between?
no, $45 a piece.
Okay. I was like,
You get 9 of those on an 11 stop route. You know what I'm saying?
it's a lot of money. I don't know the math.
Listen, I don't even want to sit here and do the math. I mean, do the math, you know what I'm saying? You know what we talking about. But yeah.
Someone please do the math and leave it in a comment.
And I fuck with my new partner because I used to be intimidated by a lot of this shit. Like trying to bring a refrigerator into people's house, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be careful and shit. Like the more confidence you have in yourself,
For sure.
the easier the job is going to be.
For sure.
You know,
You're not overthinking everything.
exactly. And bruh, when I was with my old partner, I used to overthink a lot. I was hella hesitant about shit. I didn't want to fuck nothing up because I didn't want to hear a nigga mouth.
Wow.
This one, she know what she doing. And this motherfucker be yoking refrigerators too, bro. I'm talking about big motherfuckers, bro. I'm like, God damn, you making me look like a fucking a pussy out here, dog. Even the customers be like, oh yeah, she's the strong one, huh? I be like, what the fuck, bro? Bro, I'm telling you, I be like, God damn. But
Demasculating.
but listen though, she really do her thing, bro. She really like, you know what I'm saying? She really hub, you know what I'm saying?
But
But she be pushing me to go. That she got me on the protein shit. That's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm like, bro, I'm finna get hubbed too.
She
You know
knows
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
it's
Man.
it's that, and then it's you know, her say you do fuck up, she's not gonna go against you. She'll be like, it's cool. You know, she's with you opposed to against you like everyone else.
It's teaching instead of, you know what I'm saying, berating me.
what's it
berating
called?
Me.
Reprimanding.
Yeah. Yeah, she teaching me, you got to do this.
This,
you know what I'm saying? And then
understandable, but let's
Yeah.
do this next time.
help me see where I went wrong. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, oh, you did this, you did that, woo woo.
As
bro,
that's how you learn. So that's a big one for learning.
Yeah.
Like a learning curve for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And plus, I'm trying to be the master tech, which is the one who drives the truck. You know what I'm saying? And,
Nice.
and controls the situation when you get to a house. This is good training.
For sure.
So yeah,
And then you get training in driving the truck as well. So
exactly. Bro, I be whipping that motherfucker. I don't be giving a fuck, man. That shit.
I
is
definitely
lit.
would give a fuck. Top heavy is no joke.
It's not never top heavy though. It's the left or right for me.
It's top heavy in the fact that gravity is a lot farther away.
What you mean?
You whip a truck and you whip a car.
Oh, you think I don't give a fuck about going around corners? Oh no, sir.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
I was
no,
like, no.
The most hesitant.
Okay. All right.
I'm most hesitant.
Your child said he was hungry.
Okay.
Wrap it up. Come on, wrap it up.
So what do you
Man.
mean by whipping and then
Just driving, period. Like,
Okay.
I'm trying to master how to back that motherfucker up to the dock perfectly. That's where I'm, you know what I'm saying? I always got to go back because I can't lift up the ramp.
onto the
Yeah.
bumpers?
Yeah, I'm trying to back it up onto the bumpers correctly.
Oh hell yeah! I bet that shit's fucking hard because you have
Bro.
to align it so you don't hit the sidewalk or any or how
No, because
like
you could be
it's a
off
dot.
center from the door.
Yeah. And then you can't lift the ramp to get you.
because it'll get like like
I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there.
that shit's hard though, and it all depends.
Once every week, I get
Yeah.
there. And I'm like, walk in all confident and shit.
Like on the
Yeah.
first try.
It's hard when you first start. For sure, it's hard.
How y'all
Only-
do it with them big trucks, boy? I'm not gonna lie, I'm finna get my license, bro. But man,
Yeah, big trucks. everything's more difficult, but it's if you like a challenge, it's fun. I like challenges. I get bored fast. I learn fast, so I get bored fast.
Really?
I love a challenge.
I couldn't tell. Enjoy it.
I love a challenge, which is why, music and all that shit is so entertaining to me because it's always a challenge.
Every day.
I'm always on YouTube. If I have free time, I'm on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm laying in bed like this, fucking just watching shit. Oh, damn, son of a bitch.
I'm gonna try that tomorrow.
I love challenges. My last job, the 7-Eleven job I was doing, I would tell her all the time, I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm bored. I'm bored of it now. I need something else. I'm bored.
Accomplished everything there.
Yeah, like there's nothing more that I topped out at like good.
And he was doing the hardest, like
I was doing the hardest shit, knocking it out
routes and
faster than
shit.
anybody. I was
Yeah.
bored.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Even
like,
this job I
easier.
just had, I've told her before. I always tell her, I'm like, I'm bored. Like I need something that's always gonna challenge me. This shit gets boring. Backing up, when I first learned when I was in school, I would tell them like, fuck, this shit's hella hard. And then I started driving more and I'm like, I'm bored. This shit is boring. I could back up, I could look, not every time, which is what still interests me in the whole challenge part is I how you fucking
He's bored with
back up.
driving
No.
for like delivery services. I'm sure. I think
boring.
he wants to like start like again like
Want to do some cross country shit? Some
no,
hell no.
he never wants to do that.
No,
No,
bro,
but-
that's where the money
but
is,
like,
bro.
That's what I tell
parking
him. My uncle
parking
does
between
it.
two
It's funny.
trailers. I'm in the middle spot. I like that shit because it's like, yeah, it could be stressful for people, but it's like I know what I'm capable of. I know, yeah, it's a possibility I could hit a fucking trailer, but I like the challenge of I know this much room is on this side, so therefore this much room is on this side, but I don't fully know there's this much room on this side. But I know there's this much room. It's a weird mind fuck that I do. I just like a challenge. So backing up the big trucks and then everything's opposite. You want to turn left, you got to turn the wheel right. So I don't know.
gotta
It's just
start doing
yeah.
this
I like a challenge. I get bored, which is why music never bores me.
Yeah,
Even
he
when it comes
learns
to writing.
something every day.
When it comes to writing, it's a fucking puzzle to me. That's why my cadences always switch up because I'm like, ooh, let me do. I'm gonna rhyme every fucking word in these 4 bars. Every word is gonna rhyme. That's what I'm saying. Like I like challenges.
He has hella like different like notes saved, like because he'll start different raps like about things, and then he'll go back and visit those.
Yeah.
I definitely can see that. Eminem
He'll
with
have
his
like
rhyme book
little,
and shit.
yeah. He'll
Right.
have like one verse for hella long without coming back to touch it until one day he's like,
Got songs I won't touch for like 2 years and come back
Yeah.
to it.
Until I come in this motherfucker.
Yeah. And then like, oh no, I might recycle them. I'll just start back up on a new song. Like
Yeah.
I've told her before, I'm like, did you catch what I did right there? She's like, no.
no,
It's so discouraging, but I'm like, why would you?
I don't know
I'm
what
like,
the fuck I'm looking for.
sure.
Like, literally-
Don't blame you.
Literally every word rhymes. So this whole bar, it's like, I'm da 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 da. The next rhyme, the next bar is da 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 da. Every word is rhyming. I'm telling you, I like a challenge.
That's wild.
So
I come in here, write a verse for like, you know what I'm saying, 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying, break it down.
but like, and then I sit there and think, I'm like, is that why I don't write as fast? Is because like
You overthink it? 100%.
all the thoughts but like my cadences, because there's many songs that we have where every word, it's not like the whole verse is like that, but I'll have 4 bars, 2 bars, or whatever is like that.
The Kool-Aid definitely has a lot of flavor. For sure.
It looks bland, but it's got a little sugar in it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man.
So, but yeah, so I get bored real fast. But once you learn it, if you like a challenge, it's fun.
Music.
100%.
No, truck driving.
Oh,
Music too, but truck driving. I'm talking about truck driving.
Man, it's good.
So I highly recommend it.
10 out of 10.
10 out of
he
10.
recommends.
I'm finna get into it, I'm telling you.
And the paycheck is lovely.
Yeah. It's good. But check this out, though. We finna go get this food.
Put us back in the box, brother.
Man, let's get back into the box, man. We out of here.
Bye.
Unpacking what's in my mind, it's gonna take a lot. But
turn my mic on, press record, how much time you got? Out the box usually is how it come across. And out the box got they mind doing summer.